I'm moving into a huge game, and we've never, I don't know how to speak right now, because this is going to be a tough game to commentate. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we're here as the All Blacks and Wallabies game gets underway for game number 2. Obviously we lost by 8 points last week, the Wallabies. We have not won at this stadium in my entire life. 1986 was the last time the Wallabies won at Eden Park. Tell you what, if they win this game, I'll be emotional, but I really doubt they're going to be able to win this game. I can't believe that I've never seen this team ever win at this stadium before. But guys, we obviously lost last week by 8 points. Haven't won the Bledisloe Cup since 2002. That was 18 years ago. They're going for 19 years in a row, the Kiwis. And if they do win this game right here, it will be all over before it goes to Perth. So huge game here for the Wallabies. Huge game here for the New Zealanders. They didn't look great last week. Obviously, guys, if you haven't seen already, we do have a Rugby Down Under podcast in the chat. Go and click on that link and follow us on Spotify or Apple or Reason or wherever you get your podcasts from, because myself and the Kiwi lads, we have a podcast all about rugby union internationals and sevens and Wallabies and All Blacks and all the other teams around the world. So obviously go and follow us on Spotify. But gee whiz, believe, that's all you can do. If you don't believe, there's no point. This is going to be a tough one to watch here as a Wallabies fan. I want to believe in this team. They looked better last week. They looked defensively pretty good in the first 20 minutes before giving it up, late on, and then giving up a lot of those tries in that middle third of the game. Late on in the game, the Wallabies were able to come back and only lose by 8 points. They were down 33-7 or something. 33-7 with about 20 minutes to go, and then they came back to only lose 33-25. But obviously last week, it was really disappointing because it was Noah Lolesio who missed, I think it was 8 points worth of kicks or 14 points worth of kicks. I can't remember, but the point of the matter was is that it was a shocking kicking game. So we need a better kicking game today. I'll read through our team lines any moment now, but the New Zealand starting forwards, Bauer, Taylor, Lalala, Retallick, Whitelock, Ioane, Papali'i, and Salvea, Artie Salvea. I love watching Artie Salvea play, obviously. Glizzy says, let's go to Wallabies. In the starting backs, they've got Smith, Moanga, Reese, Havili, Ioane, Jordan, and McKenzie for the All Blacks today. So really strong backline there. Their reserves, Takiaho, Tuinu Kuafe, Avao, Barrett, Jacobson, Perinara, Barrett, and I didn't get to see the last one, but really big game here, guys. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Let's go subscribe if you're on new around here. If you do not subscribe, your team is going to lose for the next 20 years in a row. I tell you that right now. That's what my team does. So here we go. Ewan says, hey, BKR, go to the All Blacks. Get around the All Blacks. I want to see what this Wallabies lineup is today. I didn't actually get to see it before. So I want to go and quickly have a look at this Wallabies lineup. Let's go into internationals. I hope it tells me here on this screen here. Oh, no, apparently not. Okay, apparently it's not going to tell me the lineup here, but hopefully we can get something going here. BKRmy says, Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are 1 of 3. I just Sports Australia 25-23. I think if we're going to win, I said this on the Rugby Down Under podcast, if the Wallabies are going to win this game, they would need to win this game probably 20. Yeah, they'd have to probably score 25 and hold the All Blacks to about 21-24. I don't think they can begin on 30 and win this game. I don't think the Wallabies will score over 30, but you've got to go back and look last week. The Wallabies missed so many kicks, so many penalties, so many conversions, just so much was missed, and it was very unfortunate for the Wallabies to not be able to get that W there. But we're just listening to the Australian National Anthem right now, guys. Let me know some score predictions in the chat. Adam Sports says, Marika goes back, baby. Yeah, Marika Korobeti will be back here for the Aussies today, which is a big inclusion, obviously. Marika Korobeti was out last week because of his partying. He's partying and he's having a few drinks. But look, I think this team is good enough to win. I think that last week we saw that the All Blacks gave the Wallabies their best opportunity ever to win at this stadium, but they just weren't able to get the job done. And I really can't wait for James O'Connor to come back in the team. I don't know when James O'Connor will be coming back, but I can't wait for him to come back whenever he does. Byron Davidson says Australia 25-21. That's what I'm saying, guys. If we are to win, that is going to be probably the scoreline that we're looking at. But yeah, look, I really hope Marika Korobeti can have a big one here. I don't know if Nasarani is back, actually. It's Nasarani. But I'm feeling Pango Mosa might be able to have a big game here today. Alatoa last week, he started off the game pretty strongly, but never actually got to grind it out. Michael Hooper, I want to see a lot from him, obviously. He's the captain. He needs to be pulling the team along. And we just need to see a lot from these boys today, and hopefully they can at least keep it close. Hank says, I want to see an upset. All Blacks winning is boring. Up with the All Wallabies, I pray. Man, for me, I'm a Wallabies fan who has stuck with this team through literally thick and thin. I've been here when the team's been at their worst. I've been here through when the team was, to be fair, I've never really seen a really good team for the Wallabies in a long time. I was 8 years old the last time the Wallabies won the Bledisloe Cup, which was a long time ago, obviously. That was 19 years. So yeah, it's a tough one for me as a Wallabies fan because I'm very much under the expectation of just we're going to lose every year. It's just how it is, man. I will probably cry on this stream if we won this game. Not because we would have won the Bledisloe Cup, but because that would be the first time I've ever witnessed, literally ever witnessed in my life, the Wallabies winning at Eden Park. But will it happen? Probably not. But you got to believe, man. You just got to believe. It is a tough one, especially for fans who have actually sat through this last 20 years and experienced the shit that we've had to put up on offer. But 2015 was a pretty good year for the Wallabies. We made the World Cup final. We lost to New Zealand, however. But, the Wallabies are always there in the thick of it when it comes to the World Cup, but they just can't get out of the line. And the last time we won the World Cup was not in my lifetime. I think it was maybe 99, but I was like 5 years old then, so I definitely can't remember that. As we sports, Kellaway is a good player. Looking forward to watching him. Kellaway was very good last week. Kellaway was very good last week. Mackenzie Point says, vote 1 Wallabies. New Zealand Haka says, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. All Blacks for life. Well, another thing that I really hope does happen here is that a lot of fullbacks players don't seem to see the same thing that I do, and the fact that this team has definitely regressed. I definitely think that the Wallabies have a good opportunity of winning here today. They had an opportunity to win last week, but they couldn't get it over the line. I think the New Zealand All Blacks gave them every opportunity to win last week, but just they weren't able to do it. Rabma and Eggman says Wallabies can win. Hopefully, Rabme. Hopefully. But here we go, guys. The game is about getting underway. Smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. They're going to do the haka here first. But obviously you can't see that. So they're going to do the haka here first. But I will be sitting here talking to you guys still. I think that the Wallabies are going to be receiving the ball first here. I'm not too sure. As I suppose I'm not scared of it. Well, it's not really about you being scared of it, is it? When you're at the stadium and you've got a full crowd, but that's not a full crowd. Can someone in the chat let me know why this isn't a full crowd right now and that it's not sold out? Like, why is this game not sold out? Like, it's patches. There's patches all around. It's really odd why this isn't sold out. Like, why would the Bledisloe Cup not be sold out? We would sell that out at Optus Stadium. I don't understand. So the haka is on right now. Rabney says the game started. No, it has not started. We are waiting here for the haka to the haka's being underway right now. Luke Palmer says if the Wallabies win today at Eden Park, we'll be celebrating for days. Absolutely, bro. I'll be emotional. I'll be absolutely emotional. But then you'll get Kiwis come out and saying, "Oh, it was just one game, one win." They don't get it. They don't understand how painful it's been for the last 20 years as an actual fan of this sport. In Australia. But Hank says, in 99, my cousins from Australia were visiting their grandparents' funeral during the World Cup final. We lived in Kansas City, Missouri. At the time, I was 9 years old, didn't know what I witnessed when Australia won. I was obviously 5 years old, man. I can't even remember it. I couldn't even tell you right now who we actually played in 99 World Cup final. I can tell you what happened in 2003, though. I don't want to tell you what happened in 2003, though. So the haka is haka is finished here. Peter Fatu says only a number of tickets were on sale due to cases in New Zealand. Oh, there's cases in New Zealand. Okay, yeah, strange. I was going to say, because last week we obviously saw a packed out. It was sold out. UN says All Blacks 14, Wallabies 7. Jeez, wow, that's a low score. That is a very low score here. But alrighty, guys, here we go. Here we go for the Bledisloe Cup game number 2. How are you, bro? Put yourself into the chat as well. Like, troll all you like, my guy, but put yourself into the chat as well, my guy. Because if people just only come in here to troll, they will get hidden. Just obviously put actual, discussion to the chat as well. But Brandon Pickerel, Paul Williams, and Mike Fraser, 3 New Zealand referees. Again, Glenn Ewan as the TMO for Australia. But alrighty, guys. Alrighty, Rugby says, what if the Wallabies win by 20 points? They won't be winning by 20 points. Rugby, they won't be winning by 20 points. But here we go, guys. The All Blacks, I believe, are kicking off the Wallabies. So I was right. The All Blacks are kicking off the Wallabies here, and I am very nervous here. Very nervous here because I remember what happened last time in the second game. I just remember you from the last time. How are you? I remember you were trolling, obviously, in the last game. But yes, the Wallabies probably do lose. Sorry, man. I am a bit on eggshells right now because I know what we're probably about to witness. I'm so used to witnessing this with the Wallabies, and obviously in the last game, my team just got beaten by 30 points. So, give me a bit of slack. But the All Blacks will be kicking this ball off here, and they're going to whack this one here to the Wallabies around the 22. Come on, please get this ball. Do not knock this ball on here. Oh, my God. And what did I say, guys? What did I say? Jojo Rabbit says $200 a ticket for a good seat. Jeez, okay. Well, considering that it was obviously at Eden Park last week, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. But here we go. The All Blacks here at the 22. Then we go left-hand side here. Good knock on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We needed that one because we put ourselves under a lot of pressure from losing that ball off the kickoff. But the All Blacks will knock that ball on, and the Wallabies will get this one here from just outside the 22. And unfortunately there for Mackenzie, he's going to drop that one. That was not great. That was not a great one, that one. Not a great one, but yeah, obviously being $200 for a ticket, and considering the last game was at Eden Park last week, it is very difficult. Usually we'd see, Eden Park get one game, Wellington get one game, and then Australia get one game, or Sydney get one game, Queensland get one game, and then go to Eden Park. That's usually how it is, but with it being 2 times in a row, 2 weeks in a row, I get it. Trevor Dallas says, I picked the Wallabies to win the first game. Didn't happen, but I'll pick them again to win this one. Get on you, Trevor. Love your work. All right, pack weights, 913 for New Zealand, 905 for the Wallabies. And it's been a minute here. McDermott's going to roll this ball in here through the scrum. Come on, boys. Let's get off to a good start here. Oh, I thought we were going to get a penalty there, but it's going to be telling him to stand the back up. Luke Palmer says, I'm nervous. I'm always nervous for a Wallabies game, man. I'm nervous when we play the Springboks in a couple of weeks. Hey, Rugby, please stop spamming the chat with what's going on. I'm letting everyone know what's happening, Rugby, so you don't need to tell everyone there's this Aussie scrum now. I'm letting everyone know. So please don't spam the chat with stuff like that. If you're going to talk in the chat, let me know what you're thinking of the game, or ask me a question or something like that. But yeah, don't spam what's happening, because literally that's what I'm commentating for, like, that's literally but a minute 44 gone here. Will James, yeah, bro, I don't care. I'm in lockdown for the last 2.5 months. Don't care about the whole of New South Wales going to lockdown. So 2 minutes gone. Let's go. Tate McDermott rolls his ball in here. Would love a penalty right now. Would love a penalty. It should be a penalty here to Australia. Oh, no, it's just going to repack the scrum here. It's just another collapsed scrum here. So Australia will start the ball here. I'm surprised they're not giving us a penalty there. Amelia Kaysa says, hi. Hi, Amelia. How you doing? 3 likes away from 20, by the way, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Yep, troll you like rolling at it. Catch up. So we've got to do another scrum here. Another scrum. I think if the Wallabies are going to win today, they have to really... Well, it's always down to physicality. It literally is. It's always down to physicality when you're taking on the All Blacks. You have to out-physicalize them. You have to outdo them in regards to the physical game. And that's the only way the Wallabies will win. If the Wallabies don't compete with them physically, especially in the scrum, especially in the ruck, especially just in the aggression game, they will lose, and they will lose well, which was what we saw last year at Eden Park for Game 2. That should be a penalty here to Australia. Thank you very much. All right, penalty to Australia. Let's kick it down the other side of the field. Let's go, baby. That's good. That's good. That's good. Other scrum. We're going to get the penalty here, and Australia going to kick this one into the attacking half here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Unfortunately, will be the front row collapsing giveaway the penalty there. And they're going to whack this one out to the right-hand side here, Australia. Hopefully we can get inside the attack in 22, but I don't think he's going to have that big of a boot on him. I would love to see it, though. It will only get to about the 40, I'd say. 10 inside here from halfway line. Oh, that's okay. Gets just inside. Luke Palmer says that was obvious that they were falling down. Yeah, absolutely. The All Blacks have done that multiple times in this already. So, Wallabies going to get that. Oh, my God, that was a tough line out there. We do get a left-hand side. They kicked it over the top here. It's a bit too hard of a kick. Mackenzie's going to grab it. He's going to lose that ball, though. It's going to be Australia ball here. Australia going to have the ball here. Let's go. Here we go. Inside the 22. Australia with the ball. McDermott, left-hand side, gives it off. It's going to be... Oh, it's an intercept. Oh, my God. What on earth? What the shit, bro? Like, that is the most undeserved try we've ever given. Tate McDermott, my guy. Like, come on. Like, oh my God, bro. That is the dumbest pass I've ever seen, and that's Wallabies rugby for you all over. That is Wallabies rugby for you all over. Like, that is stupid, bro. Like, what are you doing, dude? You could see that. Like, what the shit? Like, that is so dumb. That is dumb rugby there from the Wallabies. That is just simply dumb rugby, and that's why I'm losing my mind right now, because New Zealand don't deserve that try. We've given them that try based on dumb rugby. Not even Tonga would do something like that. Not even bloody, who's a team down that end of the area? Not even Italy would do something like that. Like, that is just really, really poor rugby IQ there to be throwing that pass there against the All Blacks. How do you expect a Wallabies fan to react to something like that? Nick Robinson says, didn't he throw the intercept pass last week? Also, probably, man, I can't remember a great deal last week, but he's going to... Oh, he got the kick just. Jeez, he does slap it through, so it'll be 7-0 here. Like, don't get me wrong, Kiwis. Don't get me wrong, All Blacks fans. There's absolutely nothing wrong there in regards to the All Blacks, but the All Blacks didn't deserve a try there. They get a try because we're so dumb in passing. That pass was never, ever going to work. Ever. Not on any planet. Not on any planet was that pass ever going to work there. Well, where he says take on the chin. See, that's just a flog of a comment there from a Kiwi. Like, guys, come on, man. Like, that's just a flog of a comment. Like, you're winning the game, but like, that is us being stupid. That wasn't New Zealand doing anything special. That wasn't New Zealand deserving anything. They actually knocked the ball on a little bit earlier, and we got given a great opportunity. And this is the thing, guys. This is why people don't like it. Because if you're going to say a comment that's as stupid as that, it's like, bro, my team is so shit, and that's why it's so frustrating to see that. Because you have so much hope, you have so much belief every single week, and then you throw a dumbass pass like that, and that's just so stupid. But All Blacks with the ball. We're going to move on now. All Blacks will have the ball here, just inside their own 22. But yeah, have a bit of humbleness about you there, Waruri. Luke Palmer says, why can't we just go through the forwards? Why can't we just not throw it? Just like, it doesn't make any... That happened last week, as Nick Robbins did say. Nick Robbins, you are absolutely right. That did happen last week. I didn't know if it was him. I don't know if it wasn't McDermott who threw these past two. Wallabies here, we'll get the line out. They'll throw this one down here at the 40. Right-hand side, they're going to go here. All right, so the Wallabies here, they're going to throw another intercept, or they're actually going to do something right now? How are you? Says early days. Absolutely, bro, but it's still very frustrating. But go, you big fella! Oh, Valentini, how good was he? He was pretty good last week. But left-hand side here for the Wallabies, they're going to get this ball to the 22. That was a good run there by Valentini. You're absolutely right, how are you? But it's just, it is always nerve-wracking when you go up against the All Blacks at Eden Park. But here we go. Wallabies inside the attack on 22 right now. McDermott gets this ball off here out to the 20 or so. This is a quality build-up here from the Wallabies. McDermott taken down here inside the 22. Left-hand side, they're going to go here. And now we're going to spread out to Marco Corbetti. Corbetti here. Corbetti still going here. Corbetti still going. Corbetti still going. Corbetti still going. Oh, he's at the 5. Come on, Aussies. Push over here. Right-hand side. Gives it off. Pango Mosa here just outside the 5 right now. Rolls it back right now. Would love a penalty at this stage. McDermott! Oh, it's 2 meters short here. Come on, the Wallabies. Push over right now. Push. Well, that's going to be a penalty. Thank you. Penalty advantage. Penalty advantage. That's what I love to see here. Come on, Wallabies. Hooper, right-hand side. Kicks the ball over the top. 1-on-1 here for the Wallabies. 1-on-1! Come on! Come on, baby. Come on, Callaway. Come on, Callaway. Come on, baby. Cowboys is not going to stream my Cowboys targets. Absolutely goddamn not right now. Bledisloe Cup Game 2 and the Australians have hit back. And this is what I'm saying. I'm so frustrated. Because the Wallabies have shown they've been improving. And they throw a stupid pass like that before, which gives the All Blacks a let off. Let's go, Wallabies. Come on. Let's go, baby. Only early days. You're absolutely right. How are you? But the Aussies will score, and that's beautiful. T.Y. Harding says they were offside. Well, we got a penalty advantage. We got a penalty advantage, T.Y. Harding. So the try there, and that was really good aggression from Australia. Just keep going, keep pushing, and then we obviously got the penalty from going through the forwards, and then we kick the ball out to a one-on-one situation out there with Mackenzie. Mackenzie's not been great in this game so far, and Kellaway's just going to step onto the inside. He's going to score a try. Let's go. T.Y. Harding says Wallabies might win tonight, coming from an All Blacks fan. As long as we don't throw stupid shit. Right now, if we don't throw stupid shit, we're up 7-0. This is why I'm so frustrated, right? We are up 7-0 if we don't do a dumbass pass out to the left-hand side there, which was never going to pass out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the frustrating thing. However, I'll take a try right now on the hitback. But we can't give freebies to New Zealand. You know, we can't give freebies like what we did. But Noah Lolesio, I swear to God, Noah Lolesio, you lost us arguably the game last week. You better get your conversion this week. This is a tough kick, though. I can't really hound on him if he misses this kick here from the right-hand side as a right-footed kicker. This is a difficult kick here for Noah Lolesio. You can't hound on him if he does miss this kick. But if he gets it, fantastic. So 9 minutes gone here. Noah Lolesio from the right-hand side. He's going to miss it. Damn it. It is a decent strike, but that's curl away there. So that one does suck there. T.Y. Harding says good intercept from... that's the thing, though. But, yes, of course, he gets the ball. But you could see that intercept coming a mile away. Like, that was under 16s rugby from Australia. So, yes, good intercept by the All Blacks. But it was under 16s rugby that we gave him that pass. T.Y. Harding says, missed the kick. What a prediction. What a prediction. Bro, it was from the sideline. A right-footed kicker from the right-handed sideline. Like, what do you mean, what a prediction? He missed all of his kicks last week. What are you talking about, what a prediction? So, right-hand side here for the Wallabies. And they're going to be just outside the 22 right now. Wallabies are looking not too bad right now, besides that stupid pass. They're actually not looking too bad. And All Blacks, they haven't had the ball a great deal, but that's a nerve-wracking thing for me because the All Blacks haven't had the ball a great deal, and yet it is still 7-5. So up it goes here for the All Blacks inside the 50. Mackenzie taken down, take him over the sideline, He's lost the ball. It's Australia's ball, knock on. Come on, Wallabies. And McDermott's going to kick this ball over the top here. Interesting. It's going to be a good kick. Oh, McDermott, you bloody beautiful man. That's a brilliant kick there. That is a brilliant kick there. And the All Blacks getting a line out here just inside the 22. But this is good pressure here from the Wallabies. Very good pressure. Drew Z says, how did Alessio get another start? Alessio's good on the ball, man. And we spoke about this in the Rugby Down Under podcast. Guys, if you are a rugby fan, you love your international rugby, check out the Rugby Down Under podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Reason. Trust me, man, you'll love it. But we do speak about it. Alessio's a good player. He hasn't been a good kicker. But the All Blacks still win the line here just inside their own 22 right now. They've got the ball, they're trying to push, but Wallabies are out muscling them right now with this push. And they've got less players there as well. This is crazy. This is crazy. Come on, the Wallabies. Keep going. Keep going. Aaron Smith is going to whack that ball down over the top here, and it's not going to go out. So Cotabetti's going to grab this ball here. He's going to pass it out to the right-hand side here. And now it's going to be Banks, and Banks is going to kick that ball out to the right-hand side here. If this stays in field, bounce in. No, it's an okay kick. It's still not great, though. Severeys is going to grab this one out here, and it's going to be a line out here to the All Blacks. No, they're going to take a quick throw in here. Quick line out, sorry. And now Severeys gets slammed down there. Could be a turnover, could be a turnover, could be a turnover, could be a turnover. No, it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks. Yeah, absolutely. Penalty to the All Blacks, absolutely. New Zealand Haka says All Blacks looking asleep while he's playing good. Yeah, I think this could be a close game based on what we've seen so far. But 11 and a half minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Yeah, nerve-wracking times here. Nerve-wracking times right now. We need to defend shit like this, though. Ruziate Conavalavani says, Alessio is like Ben Volavola. Good players, but average kickers. Well, Volavola still gets a lot more of his kicks than Alessio does, but Alessio is very young. You know, Alessio is very young. But the All Blacks, he nearly lost that ball, but that was a good take there. It's a maul here. It's a maul, and the All Blacks are pushing. They're just outside the 22 right now. Hold them out here, Australia. Hold them out. Hold them out. Hold out. Ravme says, I found out about you today, by the way. Oh, what, on the Kiwi lads? Appreciate you. So 12 minutes gone here, guys. The All Blacks are still pushing here. They're just outside the 22 right now, but they're going to get warned once here. They're still pushing right now. Australia need to keep going. That's going to be penalty advantage here to the All Blacks, so they'll probably go to three-pointer regardless here. Oh, they're going to get a try. Don't worry about that. Sevi Reese here. He lost the ball, but it's going to be penalty advantage. It's all good. They're lucky they got the penalty advantage, though, because Sever Reese lost that ball, and McDermott was goddamn away. He was away there if that wasn't given as an advantage there. Jack says, how's the game been so far? Australia threw a really dumbass intercept that was never ever going to work out. Stupid play, which ended up New Zealand up 7-0. Then Australia obviously scored a try down the wing very quickly afterwards to make it 7-5. If I'm New Zealand here, I'd probably go for the line out, and they will go for the line out. Yep, they don't usually like going for the three. Savannah says, does anyone know where I can watch the game live? Due to broadcasting restrictions, you're never going to see anyone on YouTube playing the game live here. But the best I can do is commentate the game and let you know exactly what's going on with energy, hype, and just getting around it. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But it's going to be the All Blacks getting a liner here, 5 minutes out, and this is tough here because the All Blacks have been pushing here. The All Blacks have been pushing here. Jack says, hopefully the Wallabies can win. Well, Jack, we haven't won at this stadium since 1986, which is 8 years before I was born. So if we win, I'd be emotional, but that's a tough call, man. It's a real tough ask to be winning. But right now, the All Blacks are in a really good position here to be scoring. They throw it down deep. They're going to win that one easily. We need to hopefully just smash them here and don't let them get away with it. It's going backwards here once. They're still pushing here. Australia need to hold them out right now. They need to hold them out right now. They need to hold them out right now. Aaron Smith here with the ball at the 5. They need to hold him out right now. And he's going to roll. He's going to use it now. And they're going to give it off to the big, oh my goodness me, Havili taken down there. Havili smacked. He's come over the top here, Australia. Oh, the penalty advantage here to the All Blacks. And it's going to be All Blacks ball here. So they're just going to take, they'll probably take a scrum here if I'm honest with you here, the All Blacks. They'll probably take the scrum here, I would probably say. And just try and push off. It was offside against the Wallabies. But kind of at this point, man, it's tough. It's tough when you're on your own line and you've got to just defend against the All Blacks here. Zane Shannon says, take the scrum All Blacks. Australia, actually, no, to be fair, they should take the line up because the scrum has not been great here for the All Blacks today. They've actually given away a couple of penalties, or a penalty from the scrum. Lifestyle says, back here at my favourite live commentary. Sid, thank you very much, my guy. Thank you very much. But 14 and a half minutes gone here, and the All Blacks are 5 meters out here from the line. How are you? Says, why would you call yourself the All Backs if you're not All... What's going on here? All right, so 15 minutes gone here. All Blacks with the line out, 5 meters out here, and they're going to win the line out, obviously. And now Australia's going to push them back here. They're going down here. That's good from Australia. That's good from Australia here, actually. That's really good from Australia. That's good from Australia here. That's good from Australia here. That's a penalty to Australia. That's bloody beautiful. That is bloody beautiful. That is bloody beautiful. Zane says the Wallabies were offside. The Aussies were not offside from that lineup. That is bloody beautiful. As ZNG on the cross says, let's go Aussie. Exactly right. But geez, that is absolutely beautiful stuff there from the Wallabies to stop that one. Look at that one. That is just unbelievable there on the counter maul. Oh my God. And they hold him up. It's a penalty to the Australians. Whew. Oh my God. If you are new to this channel, guys, I'm not usually like this, but when my teams play, I'm very much like this. So I'm a Wallabies fan. I'm from Australia. If you want to see my non-biased opinion, you have to listen to the Rugby Down Under podcast. It comes out every single Wednesday. But yeah, that's it. That's spot on. Yeah, it's a scrum. It's a scrum. All right, so 16 minutes gone here. Wallabies with the scrum. We've been very good on the scrum so far today. We've gotten a penalty from New Zealand before off the scrum. So hopefully we can push this one here and try and get a penalty, or we just have to roll it back out quickly and kick it away. We've been very good in the counter ruck, the counter maul, and in regards to the scrum. So considering New Zealand have a large pack than us, I'm pretty happy with how we've started so far in regards to it. It's going to be... Okay, so we're going to have to repack the scrum here. New Zealand can't pack a scrum at the moment. Zane Chanite, yeah, go the All Blacks. He's getting around the All Blacks. Good on you, man. Good luck, obviously, man. Good luck, but yeah, just don't spam it. But yeah, look, the All Blacks should still win, but I'm loving how we're starting right now. I am loving how we're starting. All right, so 5 meters out here. 5 meters out. Just waiting for the scrum to be packed again here, McDermott. That's advantage to the Australians here, by the way. So if New Zealand don't pack the scrum well again and go down again for collapsing the front, it's going to be a penalty here to Australia. Very positive start right now for the Wallabies. Without that pass. Without that goddamn pass. All right, so now they've packed it. Now that we've packed it, come on, McDermott, roll this ball back here, and New Zealand are actually pushing pretty strongly here. We're going to have to get this ball out here. Kick it away, kick it away, kick it away, kick it away now. Boom, ski, let's go. All right, so we don't get the penalty that we were looking for, but it's a great kick. Oh, it's an okay kick. It gets outside the 22. I thought it was a little bit longer. Mr. Achilles, bro, stop asking for toss of video when it's Australia, bro. When it's Australian, man, right now, like it's not it's a knock on there from the All Blacks. Oh, it's going to be coming across there. It's going to be coming across there from the Wallabies. So it will be a penalty here to the All Blacks, and they'll go over the line out here. So they're probably going to go for the line out here inside the 22. They could go for the 3 to make it 10-5, but the All Blacks don't usually like. No, sorry, it's a scrum. What am I talking about? It's a scrum. Zedenchi on the cross says no. Well, there you go. 2 likes away, by the way, guys. 2 likes away from 30. Hit that thumbs up button and obviously subscribe if you are new around here. BKR Sport fan says, let's go Wallabies. Good on you, man. Appreciate you. But it is a scrum here for the All Blacks, but the Wallabies have been pretty good from the scrum here today. I got a little bit of a monstering just before, though, in regards to that last one. So, whoa, there's a bit of a... Yeah, there is bodies everywhere. Aaron Smith is clutching at the knee there. That's nerve-wracking. Jack says, what is the Wallabies' record against the All Blacks overall? Sorry, I don't know much about rugby union. Bro, we haven't won the Bledisloe Cup, which is between the All Blacks and Wallabies, for literally 19 years this year if we lose this year. That's a penalty here. Oh, debatable. But they're going to get the penalty here, so they'll probably kick this the line out. But then again, with the way the Wallabies are playing, you wouldn't say no necessarily to a 3 here for the All Blacks. But yeah, Jack, this is the Bledisloe Cup. We haven't won the Bledisloe Cup since 2002. Are they going to... Yes, they're going to take the 3. That's what I love to see. I love that. I love they're taking the 3, the All Blacks. Take the 3 all you like. Take the 3 all you like, because that's giving respect to the Australians here. That's meaning that they're a little bit nervous about how the Australians are playing, because the All Blacks, they always hit the line out. They always go on the attack. They always go on the offensive, and it's the right play to do. Fiji lost their games because they didn't go on the attack, and they tried to go for the 3, and they got pumped later on. The Wallabies, look, the Wallabies could argue for it, but I would still be going on the aggression. But the All Blacks taking the 3 here shows that they are a little bit nervous about what's happening right now. How are you? Says, is the Bledisloe always in New Zealand? No. So the only reason it's this year 2 times at Eden Park, usually it's 1, 1, 1, but obviously the pandemic is saying no to that. But next week, or not next week, it's 2 weeks away. Whenever we get to play next is at Optus, over at Perth. Usually we'd play, 1 game in Brisbane, 1 game at Eden Park, and then 1 game at Sydney, or we'd play 1 game at Eden Park, 1 game in Brisbane or Sydney, and then 1 game at Wellington. It's usually, potato, I don't know what I just said potato for, but it's usually a bit of a mixture of both. But Richie Mwanga will... Oh, he's going to miss the kick too! He's going to miss the kick too! That's brilliant. You could not ask for a better call there. Elijah Wong's, can you show the game? Due to broadcasting restrictions, Elijah, you're not going to find anyone on YouTube showing the game because we'll get banned, we'll potentially get sued, and we'll have our channel taken down. So it is illegal. The best we can do is commentate the game. I'm an Australian. You're going to get the Wallabies perspective here. Kiwi Lads is the Kiwi. You'll get the Kiwi perspective there. You've got a couple of South Africans who probably do it as well. So it just depends on kind of what you're after. But yeah, you're not going to be able to watch the game here on live. That's a crunch of a hit there from Cotter-Betty on the New Zealanders. Left-hand side here. They're inside their own half right now. And how good have the Wallabies been in this first 20 minutes here? Gee whiz. Oh, out to the left-hand side here. The All Blacks are going to be away. Taken down. Good play there by the All Blacks, though. Good, okay ruck. Not a dominant ruck like you would normally see. Jeez, the All Blacks nearly got away there. So they're going to go left-hand side here. And the All Blacks are going to get taken down. Oh, they're going to be throwing that one back inside there. Knock on. Yes, Wallabies get the ball here. Hooper gets it off to Noah Lalesio. Lalesio, left-hand side here. They're going to pass this one out. They've actually got 4-on-2 out here. 4-on-2 out here. No, he's going to run it himself, though, inside his own 40. And it's going to be a Australia. Okay, beautiful. I thought it was going to be a turnover there. But Australia still had the ball here. They go right-hand side. Paying Mosa. They're going to kick this one down. Beautiful. Beautiful play here by the Wallabies. That's smart play here. That's smart play. And Mackenzie's going to grab this one. Hasn't had a good game to start off with. But he's going to whack that one over the top here. Bit of field position game is going to happen right now. So Australia are going to boot this one back here through Noah Lalesio. Good play to be getting the ball through here. And yet he's going to... Not a great kick there from Noah, in my personal opinion. Richie Mwanga now brings it back to the line. He's not going to take the kick and possession battle here. Will Jordan... Yes, they're going to lose the ball here. It's going to be over the sideline, It's gone backwards, so it's fine. Damn it, I thought it was going to go forwards. But Richie Mwanga here will have the ball, and he's going to run back through the line here. And Richie Mwanga here at the 40. They're going to go left-hand side here. The Aaron Smith gets it off. And, good play here by the Australians. Good defense there, but Aaron Smith gets the ball. Dave Mackenzie now. Mackenzie slapped down there. Potentially a turnover. No, it's going to be All Blacks with the ball. Good ruck there by the All Blacks. They go right-hand side straight through the centre, and they're going to be taken down here at the 40. Good penalty. Turnover. They got the ball out just last second there. So left-hand side, Mackenzie's going to whack this one down here. The left-hand side, they're going to whack this one down here. And it's going to be Kellaway now with the ball. He gets it off to McDermott. McDermott here is going to have to try and find some space, but he can't do it right now. And it's going to be a tackle being made there. They're going to say tackle was made, penalty. Thank you very much. Let's go. CNG on the cross says Tosoviti. I don't know why I said that, because I just told someone that I can't do it, but there you go. Tosoviti, baby. But it will be a penalty here to Australia, and what a start so far. Let's go. Mr. Clean says go the Wallabies. I love it, Mr. Clean. I love it. We're having a good start here. It's a positive start. It's a positive start here by the Wallabies. They're going to take a quick tap here instead of going for the kick, and that's smart. Left-hand side here, they're going to have space here. Marco Gorbetti here with the ball. He steps back on the inside here, and Havili's going to tackle him down here just inside the attacking 40. Here come the Wallabies right now. McDermott goes right-hand side, gives it off. Oh, my God, that's terrible there from... Swinton's just dropped that cold there. Why run onto the ball there expecting to get the ball and then drop the ball? That was just terrible. So penalty here to all. That's shocking there from the Australians. Swinton there. That was stupid. But the All Blacks here should be advantage over now. The All Blacks are probably going to score here, you would probably assume. They're going to score into the post. Damn, that's unlucky. So the All Blacks will score a try there on the post. That's unlucky, that one. Damn it. That was a good try there from the All Blacks. Unfortunately, the Wallabies, I blame Swinton for that one, unfortunately. Damn it, man. The All Blacks haven't been great in this game, and they're still going to be at 12-5 and probably 14-5. Well, 14-5, absolutely. But Brodie Retallick will score a try there, and that's just disappointing there from the Wallabies. They were looking pretty good. They were looking strong, but unfortunately... they knocked the ball on through Swinton and give the ball back to the All Blacks, and then from there, the All Blacks were just able to pump it away and get it away, and then Mackenzie with a good offload there to Brodie Retallick coming underneath there, and it will be a try there, so it'll be 14-5. But look, positive signs here for the Wallabies, but it's also very disappointing that the All Blacks haven't been great, and yet they're still going to be up 14-5. Jim James' costly turnover. Absolutely costly turnover, dude. Absolutely. But Richie Mwanga here will kick this one straight through the uprights. He's right in front. It should be 14-5 any moment now. Drew C says... let's go the All Blacks. See what Huddy says. What a try from the All Blacks. It was a good pass from Mackenzie. I'll give him that one. It was a good try. But then again, you also thought that the intercept was a fantastic intercept when we literally gave him the ball. But look, the All Blacks do score the try there, and it was a good offload there from Mackenzie, and it was really good from Brodie Retallick to be pumping through there, because when Brodie Retallick was open there in space, we all knew that he was going to be scoring that try. And considering how much they've been on the back foot, the All Blacks at most stages of this game so far, it's pretty significant for them to be still leading 14-5. But I'm feeling very positive vibes about this Wallabies team right now, in the sense that they are close. They are close to improving a great deal. But unfortunately, we just still haven't been able to actually get over the line here, besides that early days. But, you think about it, we don't throw a stupid pass. We're only down 7-5, but overall, we're still down 14-5. And it just is what it is. The All Blacks are still going to find a way to get you done, unless you are going to crucify them pretty quickly. Lifestart says, how do you manage to know every name of every player, every team, every sports you commentate on? Because I love sport, that's why. I love what sport does for the society and for the community and to bring happiness to people despite having a shit time right now. And that's going to be a knock-on there from the All Blacks. The Wallabies will get the ball here, so going to get an advantage here. It's not going to be a penalty advantage, but it's going to be a Wallabies here with the right-hand side. Michael Hooper here with the ball. He gets it back onto the inside here, and the Wallabies are still going right now. The Wallabies are going straight through the centre. They're going to be just outside the 22 right now, just outside the 22, and it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks. That's just dumb from the Wallabies there. That's good stuff from the All Blacks there on the counter ruck. But that was dumb from the Wallabies. No one even looked like they gave a shit just then. Maxima says, go to the All Blacks, get us the Bledisloe tonight, full power. What do you mean get us the Bledisloe as if like you haven't already got the Bledisloe? You've had the Bledisloe over the last 18 years in a row. But like I'm feeling positive here. If we can keep it to a 14-5 game at halftime, I like that. I do. I do like that if we can keep it to a 14-5 game at halftime. Why is Richie Moronga taking that quick tap there? You can't take. What are you doing? There's a segue literally on the field right now. Luke says, come on the Wallabies. Positive signs, bro. Positive signs. We'll take it for the time being. You know, we'll take it for the time being. But, you know, still long way to go in this game, but we'll take it for the time being. 3 likes away from 40, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, if you love your rugby union, go and check out the Rugby Down Under podcast in the chat. And the pinned comment, go follow us on Spotify, Reason, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts as well, because we post a new Rugby Union International podcast every single week on Wednesday. So All Blacks here will have the penalty, and it's going to be Richie Moronga just kicking this one out to the left-hand side. Richie Moronga hasn't been as good as I was expecting in this game so far. That's a good kick, though, from Richie to get inside. We'll get to the 40 anyway. Or just inside, actually. So not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it's still decent. Drew Z says still a lot of time left in this half. Well, that's the whole point. As long as we're not down by... Oh, that's going to be a Wallabies ball here. It's going to be... Yes, it's going to be Australia ball. Let's go. As long as we don't lose, if we don't give up another try in this first half, I'm happy. I'm happy, Druzy. If we don't give up another try in this first half, I'm happy. So 13 and a half minutes left here. And the Wallabies will get the scrum here, just at their 40. I would love a penalty right now. New Zealand Haka says All Blacks playing like crap. Well, they're up by 14-5, man. The only reason you think they're playing like crap is because you're obviously expecting a much bigger and better kind of performance. You're expecting the performances of the All Blacks 6 years ago, and that's not happening. And I keep telling you guys this on the Rugby Down Under podcast. No one listens. Everyone's like, oh, the All Blacks are still the best in the world. They're absolutely not. No one wants to listen to me. They think I'm a biased Wallabies fan. I'm absolutely not. I want All Blacks to be good. All Southern Hemisphere teams to be good, just not the detriment of the Australians. The All Blacks are not the same team they were 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago. They're not as good, right? So you're witnessing what they're like now. But, you know, if you don't want to listen to that, that's fine. Left-hand side here, gets it off to the Wallabies. 40, they're at the halfway line here, gets it off to... Oh, Banks is going to kick that through there, and that's too hard of a kick there. That's too... But Mackenzie's going to kick... Oh, Mackenzie. Okay, so it's going to be Wallabies get the ball here inside the 22. Okay, well, this is good here for the Wallabies. Lifestyle says South Africa the best 15 team at the moment. Like, yes, but we haven't seen them play any of these guys in a couple of years. But here we go, Australia here. Hooper gets it off to Valetini. Valetini here with a good run here for the Wallabies. He's running it straight down the line. That was a good run there by Valetini. Should be a penalty here to the Wallabies for not being... How is that not a penalty to the Wallabies here? Okay, well, that should have been a penalty to the Wallabies. So the referee's gone down here, and because the referee... Yeah, it's going to be a penalty to the Wallabies. Thank you. Absolutely. That's a penalty to the Wallabies, absolutely. Jet Tyler says, Blaze, you going to look at starting a Rugby League podcast in the future? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Jesse says, is Caleb Clark playing? No, bro. Caleb Clark's not playing. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Wallabies. That was obvious. That was an obvious penalty here to the Wallabies. So we have a really good opportunity here to score a try. We're going to kick this ball to the 5, and then we're just going to try and push over here from the line out. Yeah, Luke Bowman says the ref was part of the ruck. Yeah, that's why we didn't get a penalty earlier, because he didn't see it. Because he was in the ruck. Because he was in the ruck. So 28 and a half minutes going here, guys. The Wallabies are going to kick this one over the sideline. They're going to be 5 metres out here. 5 metres out here. With the line out. Here we go, guys. What are you thinking? Do you reckon we can get in here? But yeah, because the ref was in the ruck, he couldn't see the penalty. But it was blatantly a penalty. All right, so come on, Wallabies. Punga Mosa throws that one nicely. Wallabies here, push over. Monster, come on, Wallabies, push. We've been good with this so far. He's from the side here. He's from the side here for the All Blacks. Where's the advantage here for the Australians for coming in from the side of the All Blacks? That's one there. They have to pass this one. They have to get this one out here. The Wallabies aren't making anywhere near enough movement here. use it now. They have to use it now, and it's going to be McDermott here who gets the ball, and they go right-hand side here. Okay, here we go. Chance here for the Wallabies. It's going to be offside against the All Blacks. Okay, beautiful. Penalty offside here. Advantage. Let's go. Right-hand side here, and the Wallabies are going to be at the 10. At the 10 right now. Come on, Wallabies. Get a try right now. Chance the arm right now. Chance the arm. McDermott gets the ball out here to Hooper. And Hooper's just going to run everyone straight. It's a strong run there from Hooper. The Wallabies here are 7 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side here. There's numbers. There's a chance here. He doesn't get the ball there. It's going to go backwards here. The All Blacks are going to take him down to the 22. I would argue that we should get our penalty. Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say, we've been lost too many metres here. We have to get our penalty advantage. Lifestyle says, what do you mean you haven't seen the Springboks play recently? They won a series over British and Irish Lions. Well, you didn't actually listen to a word that I said, because I said we haven't seen them play against these guys recently. We haven't seen them play against the All Blacks. We haven't seen them play against the Wallabies. We haven't seen them play against Argentina until tonight. We're going to take the 3 here. I'm going to make it 14-8 here, which is a smart decision. Smart decision. You've got to understand what that means, right? We've seen one time the Northern Hemisphere has ever won the World Cup, once, in 2003. The All Blacks have won 3 times. The Wallabies have won 2 times. The Southern Hemisphere reign supreme until proven otherwise, yeah? So it's all well and good beating the British and Irish Lions here. I want to see you do it against New Zealand. And I want to see you do it against the Wallabies, because the Wallabies are going to play you guys at Suncorp Stadium twice. And they haven't lost there since 2015. And you're going to play the All Blacks at Eden Park. So, it's all well and good saying British and Irish Lions, but there's still a big game ahead for the South Africans beforehand. Elijah Wong says, I like your background, cool background. Appreciate you, dude. We're actually going to get more posters for different teams. Noah Alessio here will get the 3. So 14-8 here with 10 minutes to go here the first half. Thumbs up, subscribe, schmack it. All these posters are available for $20 on the BKR Sport Redbubble page. It's in the description below. But yeah, this is all NRL posters, but we are going to be having rugby union ones in the future as well, and baseball and whatnot. Luke Palmer says, are you streaming the Argentina game? It's probably not, my guy. But we'll see how we go. It is at like 2:30 in the morning. But the Wallabies here will get this ball here. 31 minutes to go here the first half. Marco Gorbetti will get this ball out to the 22 right now. Geez, close to a high tackle there against the All Blacks, but they're not going to call it. McDermott here rolls this one back here, and now it's going to be Swinton. And Swinton's going to get this ball to the 22 right now. It's going to be McDermott getting that ball back right-hand side here. Noah Alessio, he's just going to kick that one up, and that's not the greatest of kicks here. It's still in the field of play, though. And now that's dangerous. Richie Mwanga's going to get the ball here. That was dangerous from Alessio. Oh, my goodness me. Noah's put us under a lot of shit here with that kick. The All Blacks here, Adi Savea. Adi Savea's going to get crunched down there about 15 metres out here. Damn it, man. That was a really poor kick from Noah Alessio. I needed him to have a good game after what we saw last week, but unfortunately that wasn't good. So right-hand side here for the All Blacks. They're going to be 15 metres out here. Come on, get the turnover. No, it's not going to be. It could be a turnover here. No, it can't be. All Blacks here with the ball. They're 15 metres out here from the line. They're going to go right-hand side. They're going to go right-hand side here, and they're going to be taken down here. The All Blacks, that could be a turnover here. Right now, that should be a penalty here, the Wallabies. That should be a penalty there. He's just taking the play. Anyway, Richie Mwanga here, left-hand side. He's going to give this ball off here to the... they're going to probably score a try right now, the All Blacks. Unfortunately, the All Blacks have got numbers galore over the Wallabies right now. So, All Blacks here. They're at the left-hand side, 5 out, and good defense there from the Wallabies. We need to really force an error right now. They're going to score a try. They're going to score a try. So the All Blacks will score a try there through Adi Savea, and as soon as you give Adi Savea the ball there within 5 minutes, he's going to score a try. So it'll be 19-8 here with a kick to come. Crazy New Zealand says, Oz have no better kickers than Alessio. Man, it's very frustrating because we gave up that try just then off the back of some really quality performance by the Aussies, and Noah Alessio puts us under a lot of pressure. I'm sorry, but Noah Alessio, bro, this is now 2 games in a row that you are costing us. He's kicked the ball straight to the Kiwis there in a good position. He's not kicked it anywhere near the sideline. He's not kicked it anywhere into a good position for the Wallabies. He's kicked it straight to Richie Mwanga, puts it up. Richie Mwanga's going to make a break there. He's going to get to the 22, and then they've already got the All Blacks on the front foot. They've already got the All Blacks inside the 22, and they're already on the front foot. I'm sorry, but Noah Alessio, bro, if you're not going to play good, don't play for the Wallabies, because this is now 2 games in a row now that you are costing us in the back of your own performances, because the All Blacks would not have been in the attack in 22 then if you could have kicked like a normal human being. If you could have kicked like you've been paid to kick, you're getting paid to kick, man. So kick the goddamn ball onto the other side of the field. Kick the goddamn ball through the goalpost. I'm sick of seeing Australian kickers lose this games based on their shithouse kicking. Every single week, man. Every single goddamn week. Don't troll, Average Joe. Don't troll. So with 6 minutes to go here the first half. Actually, I'm going to time that out. That's it. It's infuriating. It's really goddamn infuriating. Because every time Every single week, every single time, it's always Australia's kickers who lose the goddamn games because New Zealand would not have been in the attack in 22 then if we had someone who was competent who could kick the goddamn ball. Elijah Wong, stop asking for a shout-out, man. Right now, you ain't getting a shout-out because I'm angry that my team is losing and we're doing it to ourselves again because of our kicking. Drew Z says that's the coach sitting to pick him again. Like he said, he's young. He's absolutely young. But I'm sorry, but I can't get over the fact this is now 2 times in a row. And then we go back to Reece Hodge last year. He was the one who cost us with the kicking again. It's all the time Australia's kickers that are losing us these games. They're always putting us into shit positions. Our kicking game is shocking. Our kicking game is shit. We have been better on the field in regards to our ball play, and yet we're still been losing 21-8 because every time we get the ball and we do kick it away, it goes straight into a good position for the All Blacks to score. And that's fair enough on the All Blacks. The All Blacks haven't been as great in this game, and yet they're still leading because that's what they do. If you're going to give freebies to the All Blacks, they're going to score every single goddamn time. It's happened for 20 years. 20 years. That's the most frustrating thing with the Wallabies. David Carnes says, I hope Gold Coast Titans, don't care about Titans right now. Jay Hayes says, any change in the Aussie line for this game? Not really, bro, except for Madaka coming in, but they haven't been able to utilise him a great deal. It's not that the Wallabies have been playing bad, but our kickers yet again always putting us in the shit. So Wallabies here inside the attacking half right now. Drew Z says, go recruit some AFL players they all can kick. AFL players will get absolutely slaughtered in rugby union. Right-hand side here, the Wallabies are going to be... And am I saying the Wallabies have lost this game? Absolutely not. There's still a long way to go here. But it's so frustrating that we always get put under this position. Michael Hooper here, inside the 22, maybe still going here, Michael Hooper. He's still going here. He's at the 22. Michael Hooper has been strong in this game in regards to his ball running. Here we go. McDermott, right-hand side, gives it off. Chance here for the Wallabies. Valetini gets it out right-hand side here. The Wallabies here, 10 metres out, even the line. Here was a big chance here for Kellaway. Kellaway's been good in this game, and Kellaway's been good in this series so far. Left-hand side, they're going to go here. Big chance, Pangamosa! Oh, man, 1 minute short here, Wallabies. McDermott! Oh, my God, McDermott hasn't been able to score there yet. It's still going to be Wallabies penalty. Beautiful. Wallabies penalty. Beautiful. Wallabies penalty 5 minutes out. Maximus says, All Blacks have kicked the shit out. No, they haven't, bro. What game are you watching? Like if you want a catered down kind of, different opinion, go watch another stream. If you want the real shit, then watch this shit. Because I'm telling you how it is with the Wallabies. I'm telling you how it is with the All Blacks. Robbie says, you crack up, man. Really love your Aussie rugby. Love it. Man, I love everything. I love every sport. I'm like this with all my teams. You wait until the Detroit Lions start losing. I'm not doing the Cubbies games right now because I watch them and I know how I'm going to react on those streams. When it's not my team, I'll tell you how it is, but it's not like I'm this passionate. But when I watch this shit for 20 years in a row and we lose every single year, this year is down to ourselves. We are not playing New Zealand of the 2015s, the 2010s, you know what I'm saying? We're not playing that same team. We're playing a team that has regressed dramatically. And All Blacks fans don't want to admit it, but you've regressed dramatically. The reason we're losing this game is yet again because of us. Because we keep giving you guys the ball in great position. We kick you the ball to get you on the run inside our own 22 with Richard Mo'unga and you score a try. We throw you the ball like an under-16 player for Ioane to score a try. We yet again are the ones doing this to ourselves. Right? The All Blacks are lapping it up. They're loving it. Of course they're loving it because they're winning the game. And that's why it's so frustrating for the Wallabies because they honestly, they haven't been bad. And yet they're still down 21-8. Wayne says, if you lose the game because you miss kick at goal, it's on the team, not the kicker. Poor tackle kicking, though. That's what I'm saying. Poor tactical kicking. I'm not talking about the kicking at goal right now. That's last week. I'm talking about this week. Last week it was because of the kicking. This game it's tactical kicking, and last week we arguably put ourselves under a lot of pressure because of the tactical kicking. But I understand what you're saying, Wayne. I do. I get it. Jack Lewis says, just tuned in this stream. On, so been missing any talking. It's a bad New Zealand side, and you should be able to compete. Agree, 100%. Not a bad New Zealand side. But not as good as they have been. Not a bad. We can never say the All Blacks are bad. They're still the second best team in the world. They still will romp through England. I'm sorry. Well, actually, no, probably not, actually. Oh, England have regressed a little bit too since that World Cup. It'll be an interesting game between England and between the All Blacks, actually. I think the All Blacks win that. I know they got beaten in the World Cup with this shit, right? Different time. But 2 minutes to go here, the first half. Australia need to score right now. Australia need to score. Caleb says, get good then, Wallabies. See, this is the thing. Okay, if you don't want the real shit, man, go to another stream, Caleb. We don't really give a shit. If you want to be, man, you've won 18 years in a row, my guy. Get humble, my dude. I can tell you right now, the All Blacks, they're not great, but they're still winning the game. Congratulations. The All Blacks deserve to be leading this game right now based on the fact that we've been shithouse, right? I'm telling you that. But if you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, get good then, Wallabies. Like, bro, get humble, man. Like, you're a wanker. Like, we get it. We get it. We understand. You're a wanker. Jack Lewis says, we smashed them at the last World Cup semi, but yes, they would beat us now. Agree. Absolutely. I think that England have regressed. I do. Wayne says, 2015 All Blacks would kick the backside of the current All Blacks. Absolutely, bro. I will absolutely guarantee you that is a fact. The 2015 All Blacks would crush this team right now. But Wallabies here, penalty advantage, 5 metres out. Okay, beautiful. So penalty, okay, yeah, cool. You can shoot the ball all you like, man. It's a penalty advantage here to the Wallabies, 5 metres out of the line. EJ Tui says, who scored the tries? Iwani, Retallick, Wallabies was Kellaway. I can't remember the other one, though. It's another scrum here for the Wallabies. Jack Lewis says, the 2015 All Blacks side is the best national side ever, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. They were so dominant back then. And yeah, they still struggled against the Wallabies in the final, but like obviously we still lost that game. I have no idea how we made the World Cup final in 2015. I have absolutely no idea, by the way. I said that year too. I was like, how are we here? I was in Fiji. I was like, how are we here? How are we in this final? How are we in that final? I didn't get it. That was quite funny. That was 6 years ago or whatever now, but Elijah Wong, good on you, mate. Appreciate you for tuning into Jack Lewis says, just take 5 minutes to look at the 2015 squad. It's incredible. I know, bro. But he just started off with Carter there. Alrighty, so the Wallabies here, 5 minutes out here with the scrum. 10 seconds to go here the first half. Wallabies here trying to get a penalty here. Valentini gets a penalty, and it's going to be McDermott. McDermott! Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on, baby. 21-15. Half time. Let's go, baby. 21-15. Come the on. Let's go, baby. Man, we're going to be 21-15. All Blacks always score at half time, and we've been able to give them a bit of it by scoring right on half time. That's beautiful. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Let's go, Wallabies. They've had such an how you going kind of half. You know, we've got someone in the chat called how are you? Well, how you going in regards to our half? And yet we're only going to be down by, what, 6 points? Tell ya. Edo Tui says, love the passion. Man, we love our sport, man. I love my sport. Especially when I'm in lockdown the last 2.5 months, man. I just hope that you guys are enjoying these streams. Like, if you don't take offense to anything I say, because I'm literally just here having fun, and I hope you guys can talk shit just to me as well. Obviously, if you're going to troll and talk shit, you also have to add to the discussion, but otherwise you will get timed out. But yeah, man, just having a good time. Flower says, hi, my name's Brandon. Good on you, Brandon. Good on you. James Ogden says, that you, Blue? That's me, Blue. I don't know who you're talking about, but that's me, Blue. Big Al says, I love your streams. Appreciate you, dude. Well, half time here, 21-15, and wow. Okay, how do we wrap this half up? How do we wrap this half up here? Okay, so Wallabies gave up a stupid try with a stupid pass. Noah Alessio put us under pressure with a stupid kick. Wallabies have scored a try through an All Blacks mistake through Kellaway on the right-hand side. And the Wallabies were able to push over there through some really good play from Michael Hooper early in the play. I don't want to give any I want the credit to go to Michael Hooper for that try just then. I want the credit to go to Michael Hooper. McDermott scores a try. Congratulations. Good stuff. I love it. It's a team play there. But Michael Hooper set that try up by breaking that play away and getting to the 22 and keep going and grinding and pushing and grinding, and then we get the penalty. That was a great play by Michael Hooper. Yes, Tate McDermott scores a try. It was a great play by McDermott. We keep getting the penalty. We put him under pressure. We're only down by 6 points at half time. You know, we're only down by 6 points at half time. Fergus says that there are no better options than Alessio. Not really, dude. Like, not really at this point. That's the problem. You know, if you want to get rid of Alessio, you're going to be looking at Quade Cooper. And that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've got a couple of injuries. Yeah, it's tough, man. Elijah Wong's a bullet from Fiji. Bula, Vadava said Digo, Toso Viti. Jack Lewis says, if all the players throw a loose ball too, it's a re-echo. Exactly right. The fastest man on the field. Typical. I know it's stupid. It was a stupid pass too. It never was working out. But guys, what are we on likes-wise right now? We are on 48 likes. We're 2 likes away from 50. Smack that thumbs up button. Obviously, hit that red subscribe button if you have not already. And also, don't forget, if you haven't checked out the Rugby Down Under podcast yet, if you don't want to listen to last week's episode because it was just about last week's rugby, you want to listen to this Wednesday, jump onto that podcast link there on Spotify. Go give it a follow. Put your notifications on every Wednesday. Myself and the Kiwi lads, we speak all about the international rugby going on right now, and we will speak all about this game. We'll speak all about the South Africa versus Argentina game later. and everything else going on right now. But it's not a great deal of rugby outside of these 2 games here. But let me know your thoughts the first half. I thought Valentini was strong. I thought that McDermott, besides that stupid pass early days, has been pretty good. I think that Kellaway's been strong in regards to being out in that right wing over there. I think that Noah Alessio, you don't want my opinion. I think that Hooper has been strong in his runs. I actually think that my player of the half there actually goes to either McDermott or Hooper, but I'm actually going to go Hooper because I think he was strong in his runs, and statistically, you're not going to see his statistics. There's no statistics about the runs that he's made, but I think that from what I've seen off the ball, on the ball, Michael Hooper has been absolutely unbelievable in this game. He's honestly truly keeping us in this game with his runs, with his tactics, with his positioning right now. Michael Hooper is, for me, the player of the half, but a lot of other people are probably going to go and say McDermott or something like that. Crazy New Zealand said, I reckon Cooper would play okay versus Argentina, but he'd struggle versus New Zealand and South Africa. Absolutely. James Ogden says, I'm a Kiwi, want the All Blacks. Yeah, but Argentina is spicy. You know, you New Zealanders shouldn't talk a great deal badly about Argentina after you lost to them last year. James Ogden says, I'm a Kiwi, want the All Blacks to hammer the Australian team, but at the same time, I've got to say Dave Rennie's the man. I got shafted in New Zealand for not adhering to Canterbury-ridden NZRFU. Great coach. Absolutely. Thing is, James, what these rugby streams are about. I don't talk shit to All Blacks fans because I want to get under your skin. I don't talk shit at all. I tell you my thoughts. If I think this is the best All Blacks team I've ever seen, I'll tell you this is the best All Blacks team I've ever seen. I find that rugby union, a difference between the streams. In NRL, if I think your team's shit, I might be just saying this shit just to get under your skin. But in rugby union, it's a very respectful sport. I understand that South Africa and New Zealand are our rivals. But I also would rather them do well in the Northern Hemisphere. Yeah, Australia has a bigger rivalry with England in regards to hatred. It's more of a brotherly rival here with the All Blacks. Yes, it's obviously intense. It's especially in the Bledisloe Cup. But I still would rather see New Zealand successful over other teams in the world. Yeah, it's South Africa too, Argentina too, all Southern Hemisphere teams, and they always are, mind you. Take that, Northern Hemisphere. But you know, I don't talk shit just for the sake of it in rugby, because I find it's a very respectful sport, and if you don't respect the teams, then there's no point watching this sport, because it's not really about the bantering and the trolling like other sports. But yeah, look, it's not like I'm the biggest fan of New Zealand, but I'd rather them win than England. New Zealand Haka says All Blacks suck these days. I wouldn't say suck. They're still the second best team in the world, bro. They're still the second best team in the world, my guy. They are still the second best team in the world, so I'm just going to turn this one around a little bit. There you go. They are still the second best team in the world. So, Knowledge Village says, can the Wallabies win for the first time since 1986? They can, because they could have last week if they had been able to kick the ball. But in the same sense, and you've got to remember, last week the New Zealanders took their foot off the pedal, but 2 of their tries today, that try for Danny McKenzie passing it to Brody Retallick was a good one. But 2 of their tries have been, you know, gifted on the back of some really poor Australian positioning. All Blacks have actually missed a penalty too. You know, if we don't give them the positioning like we did in that first half, absolutely. Do I think it's going to happen? No, because my Wallabies fan, I'm always going to think like, oh, what's going to happen? Something's going to happen. We're going to lose it. But overall, man, it's pretty crazy to say that we're only down by 6 points at halftime at Eden Park. Sting says better first half than last week. Yes, absolutely. And if we can play like we did in the second half last week, then gee whiz, we win this game. However, the All Blacks took the foot off the pedal in that game. Riding High says, same, I'm a Kiwi and we all back Aussie when they're not playing the All Blacks. Exactly right. I will back the All Blacks when they're, well, the Springboks, I don't really care who wins that. I'm just looking forward to a good game between the Springboks and the All Blacks. I love a bit of Boca. You know, I don't mind the All Blacks. Obviously, I'll get around Argentina over the All Blacks, though. But when it comes to the World Cup, yeah, I'll get around Argentina because that's obviously a bit of fun there. But, you know, overall, I would definitely take Springboks or the All Blacks over France or England or Wales or Ireland or whatnot. But I don't have any hate for any one of those except for the English in regards to rugby. Life starts, I wouldn't say Australia sucked. They would still beat Spain on a good day. What the shit? Spain are like ranked like 30th, bro. The shit. They're like 23rd or something like that on the world rankings. But you would know if you watch listen to Rugby Down Under podcast every Wednesday. Archie Marshall says the All Blacks will come back in the second half. Trust. Well, how are they coming back when they're leading by 6? If you're going to talk, brother, like, come on, man. Like, they're up 21 to goddamn 15. How are the All Blacks going to come back when they're leading, my dude? Like, gee whiz. Like, it's not that hard. No, it's not. That's 6 points more. Have you done the math? You did the math in New Zealand? What was buddy doing, mate? Do you know how to do the math? Wairua Edmonds says go the All Blacks. Yeah, well, they're not having a great half here, but they're still leading 21-15. So that's definitely something that's a positive for the All Blacks. But this is something that I've been saying this for years now. The Wallabies, they will change this in the next 5 years. I said on the podcast, I think within 5 years, the Bledisloe Cup will be lost by the All Blacks. Within 5 years. I don't necessarily believe it this year. I don't necessarily believe it next year. But within 5 years, it will change. The way it's the way that it's going, it will change. And I think a lot of All Blacks players know that, who know Dave Rennie and what he's been doing. But it is what it is. Archie Marshall says, they'll be better. Man, it's all good fun, man. It's all a bit of a laugh. Crazy New Zealand says, I always back our Southern Hemisphere brothers, and I always back North Island teams in the ITM Cup. Well, yeah, I'm always getting around the Southern Hemisphere over the Northern Hemisphere. Knowledge for Lyric says, so if Wallabies score first, second half, and get the conversion, they lead. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah. It is crazy. Almost did miss a penalty, which was a really strange penalty for Moonga to miss, because Moonga's usually pretty good with the boot. But yeah, Moonga obviously kicked it. It went a little bit to the right-hand side, and yeah, disappointing there. Flower says 31 points to the Wallabies. Well, like I said, guys, if the Wallabies had to win this game, I said they have to win 25-21. I don't think they win this game if they give up 30. So I think they kind of need to have the All Blacks not scoring in the second half to have any chance here. Trucking down on this says, as far as I'm aware, and could be wrong, but it has been quite some time since a high-profile NRL player has switched to Union to play with the Wallabies. Yeah, I believe the last one probably would have been Falau, who obviously we all know what's happening with him, or Maraka Kotabeti, but yeah, not really. That's because when it comes to Australian rugby, like they're not. It's not the same. Like, and also, when you're seeing those players change back in the day, Sonny Bill Williams, when he was going to the All Blacks as well. Well, I won't compare Sonny Bill Williams, but when it comes to rugby league players going to the Wallabies, like why? Why would you go to the Wallabies at this point? They've been shocking for 20 years. Like, yes, you can change it and whatnot, but I guess. If we all know what the Super Rugby teams in Australia are like, we all know they lose every single week. All 5 New Zealand teams finish above all 5 Australian teams. That's because all the Australian Super Rugby teams are dog shit. They are. Fact. Right? If you're letting a team... Well, the Waratahs haven't even won a game in like 2 years. Like, they're shocking, the Waratahs. Okay, they have a good history too. Aaron Bossman says, can we just win at Eden Park? I'd rather break that streak. Absolutely, Aaron. Bro... Even if we lose at Optus, I'll take breaking the streak of Eden Park. I've never witnessed in my entire life, Aaron. Never witnessed in my entire life my team win at Eden Park. Ever. I would absolutely take winning at Eden Park over winning the Bledisloe. If we lose at Optus, so be it. But if we actually won at Eden Park for the first time in my entire life, I'd be emotional. I'd probably cry here on stream. I've cried before, though. I cried 2 weeks ago when Fiji won the bloody sevens. But there's a reason for that. Caleb says, All Blacks need to get better at their lineouts. All Blacks just need to get better at this point. They haven't been. They've been good in regards. They weren't good in the beginning 5 minutes because of the ruck and their scrum wasn't great, but they have improved their physicality again. Australia have gone toe to toe with the physicality, and that's why I'm saying Michael Hooper is my man of the match in the first half. That was the man of the match in the first half, Michael Hooper, because of that reason. Tessie Muliao says, I predict the final score will be All Blacks 8-22. Kayla says, box fan here. You said the same thing my Melbourne mate just told me. Rugby league bleeds the Wallabies of talent. That's a good point. I didn't really say that, but it's a good point. It is a good point because the thing is, man, it's not really that. The reason why is because back in the early 2000s, I don't even know if it was really the 90s too, but back in the early 2000s, and you should probably know this if you know kind of Australian rugby, but if you don't, then check out the Rugby Done Under podcast on Spotify every Wednesday. But Australia chose to ensure that all their players had to come from private schools, right? You had to come from a private school. There's no public schools in Australia that have really played league ever. They don't play league now. It was all the private schools. They wanted the wealthy, which is really strange to segregate. Rugby league is everyone. You can do whatever. Wherever you are, you can play. In New Zealand, I feel like rugby union is just everywhere too, and I think that... Well, I don't know about New Zealand really, but like in Australia, the ARU decided to go with only private schools. They didn't care about public schools. And that was the biggest problem. Because when it comes to public schools, those guys are... I'm not going to go and talk about public schools in difference, but that's the point. There's a reason why rugby league is able to succeed in Australia and rugby union has not. Empire says, Blaze, you were right to not call the Cowboys-Tigers game. Dude has no idea what he's doing. Hey, Empire, do you understand that I don't care if the Cowboys versus Tigers game was first versus second right now? I would not be doing it over the Bledisloe Cup. There's no choice there. There was no choice. I would never have chosen to do Tigers versus Cowboys. Even if this was Melbourne Storm versus Penrith Panthers, I would have streamed the Bledisloe Cup. I would stream the Bledisloe Cup. don't care. Aaron Bossman says, I wouldn't mind getting the New South Wales Origin coach for the Wallabies if he does all right. Kind of. You know, he lost last year to Wayne Bennett to Queensland with a much less superior team. So you could argue, yeah, but probably not. Dave Rennie's better. Dave Rennie's better in regards to Union. I know what you're saying, but in the same sense, probably not. You know, he lost last year to a much less superior team in the Queenslanders. I'm a Queensland fan, I can tell you that. Guys, it says, man, I hope the Wallabies win this. Well, we've got a chance right now. We've got a chance. But if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Obviously, we're one like away from 60, smack the thumbs up button. But obviously, hit that big old subscribe button because we stream every single day. We'll be streaming the Manly versus Parramatta game right after this. And then obviously the United versus Leeds game later on tonight as well. Wayne says, do you think the Wallabies at the best would be great against the All Blacks at their best? Are you talking about like best ever Australian team versus the best ever All Blacks team? That's tough, man. You're talking Eels, you're talking Gregan, you're talking that era. I couldn't answer that question really because I didn't get to see a great deal because I was very young at the time. But I've never really got to see the Wallabies be successful, dude. You know, I've never, ever really been able to see the Wallabies be successful. The All Blacks to come back out on the field here, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe. But I've never seen the Wallabies really be successful. And that's an issue because I'm 27 now, turning 28 next year. You know, it's tough as a Wallabies fan who's kind of that age where we just came out of the successful period when I started to understand sport, I guess. So I couldn't really tell you. But that 2015 All Blacks team versus a 99 Australian team, or earlier, I tell you what, be a great cracking game. Aussie Places Game 3 is on the 28th of August. Yes, that will be over at Optus Stadium. 2 week, obviously, quarantine in between. Aaron Boston says, we won this year, go the Blues. Oh, true, the Blues and the Super Rugby. Okay. I was like, what's going on? Oh, this year in the New South Wales. Oh, yeah, that's great. But in the same sense, you lost last year. So that's the same coach. So in regards to the question that you said, I disagree completely because you lost last year to a lesser team. Devron says, both teams playing shit, bro. We are as well. Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me as if like I haven't been saying this entire stream that both teams haven't been great? I don't understand. When have you just tuned in? Have you just tuned in now and just assumed what I was talking about? At what point of what in the last 5 minutes have I said the All Blacks have been playing well? What's going on here? Do you have a clue what's going on? Hello? Knock, knock. Knock, knock. You've come in like with like 2 minutes and then assumed what I was talking about. So 21-15 here is a score at half time, but the second half is about to get underway. I love when people comment as if they think they know what they're talking about. This whole entire first 40 minutes I was saying, the All Blacks haven't been great. I've been saying this forever. For the last 3 years, the All Blacks have regressed. They've absolutely regressed. But no, okay, come in here for 1 minute and you think you know it all. There you go. Aaron says, beat you the year before. That's great, but your question was about the coach of New South Wales. What are you talking about? Like now, this other guy's starting to seem smarter because what are you talking about? You're detracting from everything in regards to that. Okay, let's go back to 8 years in a row. Like, what are you talking about? But the Wallabies are going to. Oh my God, Corbetti, he's got the ball here from the kickoff. The Wallabies are going to be inside the 22 here. The Wallabies going to be inside the 22 here. Jeez, we get some dumb comments on this channel sometimes. But the Wallabies here inside the attack in 22. Here they come. They kick the ball off and they were able to get it to Marco Corbetti. Left-hand side here. Chance here. Oh, Paisami breaks through the line. Brilliant play there by Paisami. And Australia getting the ball here about 15 metres out of the line. McDermott gets his ball right-hand side here. Can the Wallabies score quickly here? Gets the ball off. Oh, so close there. So close. I thought Tamil was going to have that ball. They didn't get it to him though. McDermott right-hand side. They're going to be taken down here about 20 metres out here from the line. Here they come. Right-hand side. McDermott gets off to Swinton. And Swinton's going to get taken down here. And left-hand side, McDermott gets it off to Alatoa. Alatoa hasn't had a big impact in this game so far, unfortunately. Well, that's going to be a penalty here for the Australians. No, they're not going to call it. Left-hand side here for the Wallabies. Valentini with a run there. Gets it to about 15 out here. Here come the Wallabies right now. Can they get it out? Can they push it out? Come on, get the ball out here. The ball comes out the back. Left-hand side, McDermott gets it off here. Oh my goodness me, Timur couldn't get that pass nicely there, unfortunately. So it's going to be Noah Alessio taken down here inside the 22. McDermott right-hand side here, and he's going to decide to go himself here. He goes himself. He's 10 metres out. How good's McDermott been in this game so far besides that one pass? Valentini, he's going here. Arguably offside there against the All Blacks. The Wallabies here. They're pushing. They're going left-hand side. Swinton crushing the tackle. They're inside the 5 right now. Could be a penalty here to the All Blacks. No, the Wallabies are going to get the ball here. The Wallabies are going to get the ball here. It's going to be a penalty to the Australians. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oh, my God. What is going on right now? Mariah says hi. Hello, Mariah. Elijah says, let's go Australia. Aaron Bossman says, all a bit of banter, make of the Wallabies. Oh, no, it's all a bit of banter. Yellow card. Oh, my God. Artie Surveyor, yellow card. Australia will have a man advantage for the next 10 minutes. Artie Surveyor goes from the field, and the Australians are going to be 5 metres out here from the line with the penalty. They're going to take the line out here. Oh my God. This is huge right now. This is huge right now. 9 minutes 50 left of the yellow card. This is massive. The Wallabies have to score right now. They have to score at least one try while this yellow card is there. It's not going to be straight, though. That's just stupid from the Wallabies. But this is massive for the next 10 minutes there. That's stupid there. So the All Blacks will get a penalty there. But like this is huge. Rusiate Kananavalamani says Ian Foster just left the stadium. Absolutely. There is a lot of nervous Kiwis right now. There is a lot of nervous Kiwis. Like the thing is that I can accept, at this point, I can accept a loss of this stature at this point. I don't want to. I want to win, obviously, but I can accept this as a good performance regardless. But wow, this is a big moment right now. So All Blacks here will get the penalty here 5 metres out, but they do have a man down for the next 9 minutes of the game here. Music Production says, just let you know that your Catters are down to the Saints by a goal at halftime. Go Australia. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Rory McNichol says, what was the yellow card for? I can't remember, man. I didn't even actually notice it, to be honest with you. I just saw that it was a yellow card, and I was like, wow, because as you guys know, I was talking to you guys, and then I saw that he showed the yellow card, and it was Aaron Smith who was gone, so it was a big play. But yeah, I didn't actually get to see what the yellow card was for, so I couldn't make it. Oh, it's going to be a penalty back here at the 22 for offside against the Wallabies. Jamie Belmont says, let's go New Zealand. Drew Z says, are you liking the refs in this game because last game you weren't a fan? Incorrect. Didn't say that at all last game. I said there was one bad call at the end of the first half that I disagreed with. I didn't say the referees were bad. I said there were 3 Kiwi referees. But I said that was probably the incorrect call in my personal belief in regards to the last play of the first half. Didn't complain about the referees at any other stage in that game. So I'm not too sure where you've got that comment from, because you can go back to that stream and you can see that I never would have complained about it because I didn't think the referees were bad in the last game besides that one call at half-time. But they are all 3 New Zealand referees, which is probably what you're latching onto, and that half-time discussion point. But outside of that, yeah, no, you're incorrect. Apex says, are all the refs Kiwi? Yes, all 3 referees on field are Kiwi. TMO is Australian. So 7.5 minutes left here of that yellow card. The Wallabies have to try and get the ball here. The Wallabies are going to try and get the ball here. Devron says, let's go Oz. Nice. All right, so up it goes here from the All Blacks. Oh, you're an Australian fan. Okay, well, that was a weird comment you made before, but the All Blacks are going to kick this ball here to the Wallabies just inside the 22. It's a good kick, and it's going to be taken back here by the Australians. Oh, Kellaway. Nice little play there by Kellaway, but this is dangerous here for the Wallabies. Dangerous here for the Wallabies. They're going to kick this ball away pretty quickly. No, they're going to play it out here. They're going to play it out. Get it back on the inside here, and we're away. The Wallabies get it off Pango Mosa. Pango Mosa, Michael Hoop on the inside. Oh, it's McDermott, sorry. And McDermott's going to get slapped down there, but we've still got the ball. We're going right-hand side here. We've got numbers here. We're at the 40. We're at the 50, and now we're going to kick this one down the line, and that's a pretty decent kick, to be honest with you. It's going to soak. It's a really good kick there from the Wallabies. Oh, that's going to be taken out there. Oh, McKenzie's been slapped. He's been slaughtered. The All Blacks here, Rishi Mwanga's going to have to be forced to kick that ball out here, and the Wallabies are going to have that's a good kick there from Rishi Mwanga, to be honest with you. Really good kick, and the Wallabies are going to have to bring this one out just from outside their 22 here. And Paisami's back here. He's going to run this one down the right-hand side here. He's going to go out over the sideline. He's an idiot. Paisami, you're stupid, bro. Paisami, you're an idiot, bro. Like, you're stupid. You're stupid, Paisami. You're stupid, because you were always going to get tackled over the sideline there. Why would you go to the short side when you had a play on the inside? That makes stupid. That was stupid. Jet Tail says Jamie Belmont, New Zealand are in the bin currently. Well, not really. They're still up 21-15, mate. But they are in a bit of a situation. But I don't understand what Paisami's doing there. That's dumb. Like, he went to the sideline there. He literally got taken over the sideline. What is he doing? So the All Blacks will have the line out here from just inside the attack on half. I love how All Blacks fans are just like, make us work for the W, All Blacks for life. Like, come on, man. Like, gee whiz. So 21-15 here for the New Zealanders with 35 minutes to go here in the game. And it's going to be it's good take there from the All Blacks there. Or maybe a turn. No, it's going to be fine here for the All Blacks. It's going to roll this ball back here. It's going to be a penalty advantage too. Don't know where the penalty came from, but they could actually go for the 3 if they wanted to make it just past the 7-point game here. So right-hand side here, and it's going to be All Blacks taken down inside the attack and half here. Very close game here. Aaron Smith's going to go, oh, that was poor there from the Australians. That was poor there from the Australians. And they're going to score a try there, the All Blacks. That was poor from the Australians. And yet again, we're going to give them a try. Yet again, from our own bullshit, we're going to give them a try there. Like, that's what happens, Paisami. Paisami runs to the left-hand side, gets taken over the sideline. Blame Paisami for that. You can't blame our kicking for that. You have to blame Paisami for that. So Cody Taylor's going to score a try there for New Zealand, and there's nothing wrong with that try at all. That try comes down to Paisami being an idiot and deciding to take on the man down the left-hand side and get taken over the sideline. You know, that's just what happens. Crazy New Zealand says Wallabies doing good things. I'm going to make a mistake. Momentum killer. Absolutely. 3 tries from this game have come off the back of Wallabies' mistakes. 3 tries. The first try off a under-16s pass out to the left-hand side. The second try off a under-16s kick from Noah Alessio. And the third try off an under-16s Paisami running out to the left-hand side and getting taken over the sideline. Like, Australia are their own worst enemy, Rizziati. Absolutely. Australia are their own worst enemy. Like, Foster's laughing here. Bro, Foster, I can tell you right now that every single Kiwi still wants your head after this game. Because every single Kiwi can see that Australia have gifted 3 tries on the back of stupid passing, on the back of a stupid kick from Noah Alessio, and a stupid play from Paisami. You know, I don't understand why Foster's talking as if he looks like he's very confident here, but the whole country of New Zealand absolutely hates your guts, man, for not being Dave Rennie, basically. I wouldn't be, confidently laughing in that, I wouldn't be confidently laughing as we've still had people on this chat talking shit about Ian Foster. Really strange that he'd be looking like that right now with what's been going on in this game. Apex says, what's the bloke that does the line-out for the Aussies' name? I think it's Pango Mossa. Jimmy H says they're a man down, still score. Yes, they do. And they're going to whack that one down. It's going to be 28-15 here. Rugby union, when it comes down to that, like, yes, you can still score in regards to that because you've still got 14 players in the field, and especially in regards to that, I was McDermott. They couldn't really do anything, to be honest with you. McDermott either way was going to get caught out there, but that was just terrible from the Australians. Terrible. That was just terrible there from the Australians. Dennis says, "What's up, BKRmy? Damn, the Aussies are giving us a hell of a game." The All Blacks literally have lapped up 3 mistakes from the Australians for 3 tries. It's absolutely mad. And now it's a penalty from the Wallabies. They are their own worst enemies, bro. They are their own worst enemies. Catch you later, Elijah. They're their own worst enemies. And you guys won't see what Elijah just said in the chat because it's been hidden. But yeah, catch you later, Elijah. But like the Wallabies are their own worst enemies at this point. Yet again. Another penalty. Jet tells Elijah Wong not well. That's not the one that he's just been timed out for. So 31 minutes to go here in this game. It's just a madness. It's just a madness. So it's 28-15 here with 31 minutes to go here. And Australia have turned that yellow card opportunity, threw away the line out, gave the All Blacks the ball, proceeded to give the All Blacks a penalty, proceeded to give the All Blacks another penalty, get the ball back from the kick, run the ball over the sideline, and then the All Blacks score. That's what we're talking about here. A lot of All Blacks fans won't see that because they'll be like, oh, it's just a Wallabies fan talking like that because he feels like it's like... People don't get it. They don't understand this. They don't understand the series of reactions that come from a play all the way at the front, yeah? We have a line out with a man advantage. We don't throw the line out straight, gives a scrum, get a penalty to the All Blacks, they go up to the 40, get another penalty, they get inside the attacking half, they kick the ball to the Wallabies, Paisami decides to run it back out there, knock on from the All Blacks, so at least the Wallabies will get the ball here from the line out. Then Paisami runs the ball back, he runs over the sideline, that's going to be knocked back there from the All Blacks, so the Wallabies will still have the ball here. And that's going to be... Oh, that's going to be a penalty here for the Australians. No, apparently not. Advantage over now, though. So Cotobetti here with the ball. And then obviously the All Blacks score literally off that. Cotobetti's away. Cotobetti's away. Good run there by Cotobetti. He's still going here. Now he's taken down here inside the attacking half. So now it's going to be Wallabies with the ball here down the right-hand side. McDermott gets the ball off here to Tamua. And Tamua's going to roll this ball back here at the 40. Left-hand side here, it gets it off to Pangamosa. And Pangamosa's been smashed there in the tackle, but he gets away. It's now going to be a penalty here to New Zealand. Yeah, absolutely. Pangamosa, let the ball go, bro. Like Pangamosa, let the ball go, bro. Like Pangamosa, let the ball go. Druzy says, Wallabies playing like they have a sin bin, not All Blacks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They give away penalty after penalty after penalty. They had a line out, 5 minutes out, they score a try there, they lead the game. Instead, they decide to give penalty after penalty away and then give the try to the All Blacks. That's what the Wallabies play like. This is the Wallabies. Like, this is the Wallabies for you. If I was the All Blacks right now, I would be livid at my team's performance. Because the Wallabies had a line out 5 minutes out and then they threw the ball not straight. I would be livid. I wouldn't be like Foster laughing in the box right now. I wouldn't be laughing at all. They're going to go for the 3 here in New Zealand. Interesting decision. They're about 60 metres out here. I don't know why they're doing that. So 29 minutes ago here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're into it. I think they're just going to take the time off so they can get their man back off the yellow card. But like Ian Foster to be laughing after this performance is laughable. Dennis says All Black's been poor as hell. I'm aware. I'm aware. But I can't say that because then people think, oh, you're just being biased because the Australians are losing. It's not that at all, man. It just isn't. But a lot of Kiwi fans refuse to accept it. They just do. Jetal says, Tiwa Hardy not yet. Yeah, Tiwa Hardy, you're going to go, bro, because you're not adding anything to the chat. Devron Thomas says, respect, bro. I'll say it for you. Yesterday's teams were better than today's. Absolutely, bro. You know, it's a fact, but some people just don't like to listen to it. But Damien McKenzie here is going to try and take the 3 here from outside the 6, well, at the 60, sorry. Drew Z says, Wallabies having some good moments in attack, but run it with some silly errors. Absolutely, they ruin it with some silly errors, man. Silly errors. But don't forget, right after this game, we will be streaming the Manly versus Eels game. So I'm just going to stretch my legs here a little bit. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and smack that thumbs up button. But Mackenzie here from about 55 out will... It's a good kick, actually. It's actually over. That's a very good kick from Dave Mackenzie there. So now that's probably game over there. And that's what you get, Wallabies. Like, I want the Wallabies to lose this game at this point because it's just stupid. Like, we've been stupid, dude. Like, we have been stupid. Devon says only a converted try, guys. Not much in it. Average game for both teams. No, it's over 2 converted tries, dude. It's 31-15. It's over 2 converted tries. Ruziata Canavelamani says we need Quade Cooper, not... No, bro. Quade Cooper? No. Look, I don't necessarily want Noah Alessio, but Quade Cooper's a no-go. You know, at least Noah Alessio is young. But Australia kicked this ball up here, and I can't believe this performance. I'm gonna rip into this performance on the Rugby Down Under podcast on Wednesday. I can promise you that right now. At least last week we had I'm happy that we competed in this game, but we have been our own worst enemy. If Noah Alessio doesn't kick this, he puts the ball straight up in the air. Okay, well he's put it into a position here for the Australians, and guess what? All Blacks are gonna get the ball. No, it's gonna be Wallabies who get the ball here off the All Blacks mistake. So right hand side here, Tui Nuikuafe comes off for George Bauer, by the way. Right hand side here, over the top. Oh, it's another intercept. How good is Australia? Like, get off it, man. Like this is unreal from Australia. We've thrown 2 intercepts in this game. Like, why are you lofting up passes for their wingers? Why are you lofting up passes to the outside? Like, you are dead set. Like, you deserve to get ripped to pieces after this shit that you've just dribbled up here in this last 5 minutes. You had a yellow card advantage. 5 meters out. Throw a line out away. Like, this is just disgusting. Oh my God. Like, that is a dumbass pass. It's not as dumb as the first intercept. That's a good play there by Sever Reese. But, like, holy shit. Now New Zealand look like they've played well in this game because of this. That's what the Wallabies have shown here. Luke Palmer says, I don't know what to say. I'll tell you for it. The Wallabies have been dog shit. The Wallabies are dog shit. That's what I'll tell you right now. That's what I'll speak on behalf of you. Because the All Blacks have not been great, and yet they're still going to score 40. They're going to score 40 points in this game. Drew Z has gone downhill since the Simbin. Because we threw the ball to the left-hand side. How are you? Says not a great day for BK. Cool story, bro. Like, this is my day every single week with all my shithouse teams, man. Like, this is just me talking about the goddamn team, bro. Like, shit, man. Wank on. Jared Troy says the Wallabies must be cursed. And the Wallabies aren't cursed. They're just dog shit, man. And they're dog shit every single goddamn week. Man, it's so goddamn frustrating because the All Blacks have not been good in this game, and yet we're losing 38-15. And the reason we're losing for 38-15 is because we threw a stupid goddamn line out, we threw a stupid 2 passes, and we also got Paisami running over the sideline when we had a goddamn sin bin for the All Blacks. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense every single time. Wayne says the All Blacks have not been great at all. All Blacks fan, we are aware. You're absolutely spot on, mate. But yet, a majority are going to make out like this is the All Blacks still at their best, and this is good from them now. They're playing well now. They are playing well now. They are playing well right this second because the Wallabies are dog shit, and I'll tell you that right now. I'll piss off how are you? Who am I? Says I thought the Wallabies had this one. To be honest, and I'm an All Blacks fan. Absolutely. Yeah, guys, if you're going to troll in the chat, you will get timed out at this point because I'm livid at this point from the Wallabies. I'm livid at the Wallabies right now. Nolan Flair says Wallabies can't win in New Zealand. It's got absolutely nothing to do with that. This is down to the Wallabies being inept. This is down to the Wallabies not having a clue how to get the job done anywhere. This isn't about Eden Park. This isn't about Eden Park at all. This is about the Wallabies here. This is about the fact that they've been dog shit for 20 years and they're not going to get out of it because they play like a bunch of under 16-year-olds. Under 16s, they're going to throw the ball in quickly here. Score. Oh, let him score. Let him score. Let him score. Let him score. Let him win by 50. Let him win by 50. Let him win by 50. This is a disgraceful performance in the second half. This second half performance has been disgusting. This second half performance has been disgusting. Drew C says, breathe, my bro. Love your content. Comments are on point. Yeah, no, it's just in regards to how who's obviously been trolling this entire time, he's gone. Mandrake says, let's go All Blacks. Ferguson, it's a shame for them after they finished the first half really well. Bro, they started the second half incredibly well. They had a yellow card to the All Blacks and a line out 5 metres out, and they throw the ball not straight. Like, no wonder that I'm losing my shit right now. And I would love that Rugby Australia see this, because you are the reason why this team is dog shit year in, year out, Rugby Australia. You are the reason why this team is dog shit every single year, because you've made so many mistakes over the years. No wonder no one in this country supports this goddamn sport. I love this sport. I'll be back next week. I'll be back through every game. I'll watch every single game we've lost, because I'm a real one. But when it comes to a lot of other people, they aren't ever going to give a shit about this sport because you messed up. You screwed up over 20 years. Like, straight up, I hope that organisation sees this, because yet again you've disappointed everyone by your performances. Because we don't have a kicker, we don't have anyone to be a kicker, because you decide to go down an incredibly different path to what you should have gone down. You know, a basic path where everyone can be involved. No, let's go and let's try and get the money. Well, cool. How's your money going now, Australia Rugby Union? Marcus, it's about taking back opportunities. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Like, no goddamn shit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but no goddamn shit. Like, that's, like, what is your point of that comment? Like, of course it's about taking your opportunities, and Australia don't. What are you trying to say there? Because I've been literally talking about this for literally the entire 60 minutes of this game, and last week, and last year. Australia win the Tri-Nations if they can get one kick from Reece Hodge over the black dot. One against Argentina. One. Had 3 opportunities last year, and missed all 3 of them. All 3 of them. This year, Noah Alessio misses 12 points last week. This game. Like, there is so much wrong here. There's so much wrong here. Laurie says, I'm a Kiwis fan and agree, brother. Fozzie, Fowl, Robertson for coach. Chica must be texting Rennie yet feels, bro. Like, you know, I respect a lot of All Blacks fans too. There are some flogs, but like, I respect a lot of All Blacks fans because they do understand. But then you get the general crowd who kind of just tune in for a game here and there, and then think they think the All Blacks are still what they were in 2015. Absolutely goddamn not. And that's what frustrates me about the Wallabies, because this is an embarrassing. At the 45th minute mark, I was saying that I really respected this Australia performance. At the 45th minute mark, they were looking positive, and I would take more positive out of this game than negatives. And this has all changed in 13 minutes. This has changed in 13 minutes, and fair enough too. If you don't think what I'm saying is right, well then I'm sorry, but then you probably shouldn't tune into this channel. Because I'm just telling you how it is. This is now 19 years in a row, and we're going to lose to a team that has regressed dramatically. And that's nothing on the All Blacks. I don't want to discredit the All Blacks winning this at all, because the All Blacks deserve this win, because we are inept. They're going to win by 50 because we are inept. They're going to get a penalty any moment now because we are inept. This is not me saying the All Blacks are shit because they're still absolutely number 2 in the world. This is me saying that the Wallabies lost this game because they threw an under 16 passes. They're kicking the ball like an under 16. They've got Paisami running the goddamn ball over the sideline. They can't even throw a line out straight with a man advantage. Give up a try. If you don't agree with this, well, you're wrong. You're wrong. Luke Palmer says, if you want to be a Wallabies player without being an Islander, you have to be a private school kid. If you want to be a Waratahs player, you have to be a private school kid. Exactly right. It's not exclusive. It's not inclusive for everyone. Potato Dragon says, hello, Blaze just turned on the telly and saw the Aussies getting smashed. But they weren't 10 minutes ago. We were down by 6 points. We were down 21-15 at the 45th minute mark. The All Blacks had a yellow card and we had a line out 5 minutes out. Like, this is, it's a madness. It's a madness because we're going to get beaten by 50 in a game that we... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but you know what I'm thinking. So the right-hand side, the All Blacks are going to score a try. Easy. Easy try. I want them to win by 50. I want them to win by goddamn 50. I want them to win. I want you to win. All Blacks fans, I look in your eye. I want you to win by 50 at this point. I want you, because this last 10 minutes has been pitiful. It's been pitiful. It's been disgusting. Jared Troy says the Wallabies are getting belted now. Okay, cool. Wank on, man. Like, wank on. We get it. Marcus says, I'm talking about the Wallabies, bro. They let me down for so long. Bro, I've been here for 20 odd. I have never seen my team successful. Ever. I've never seen my team successful. Every single year I put up the shit. You know, like, that's the difficult thing, man. That's the difficult thing when you put your heart and soul into watching a team and you have hope that maybe 1 year shit's going to change. Just 1 year. 1 year. And then we're the ones who we're the ones who do it. This is just a regular year if it's the All Blacks pumping us, because they did that throughout the 2010s. There was never a chance. Oh, now Foster's wanking on. But you are dog shit, and I hope you get sacked, Foster. Like, every single year throughout the 2010s, you can accept it. You can accept it because we weren't the better team. And this game, we weren't the better team either. So don't get me wrong on that. But throughout the entire 2010s, you can sit there and you can be like, you know what? We're just getting pumped because we're not good enough. But in this game, we were down by 6 points 10 minutes ago with a yellow card advantage. Jack Lewis says, why do you think it's frustrating to be a West Ham fan? Bro, no. You don't have any expectations with a West Ham fan. You have expectations as a Wallabies fan. You don't have any expectations as a West Ham fan. It's not the same. No chance. Nowhere close. Maximus says, have a hard All Blacks, don't chew at Wallabies. No, do it. Do it. Chew them up. Smack them. I want them to annihilate them. I want them to score 70. I want them to score 80 at this point. I want them to. Because the Wallabies have disrespected everyone with this bullshit in the last 14 minutes, and don't give it to me as if like it's the Wallabies getting smacked here by a quality team. Like, All Blacks are still second in the world. It's so difficult because people misunderstand what I say because they don't want to listen to what I'm saying. They think that I'm insulting the All Blacks. I ain't insulting the All Blacks here besides the fact that they've regressed, which is a fact. I ain't insulting them at all in regards to that. Luke Palmer says, you know what hurts? Never seeing a team win the Bledisloe Cup. You know, I can't remember. I was like 7 years old when it happened. I didn't care. And that's not even straight. Wallabies just going to throw the line out there to the All Blacks. Shadow Streamer says, Wallabies should forfeit the game in Perth. Yeah, okay, you're a flog. And there's a reason why you got blocked from my Instagram. So the ball's going to go down there, and it's going to go over. Oh, that's a good kick. Oh, it's an okay kick, I guess, but... Cotterbeatty's going to run this ball back here. He's going to kick this one down here. Oh, wow. That was a better kick than Noel Alessio. That was a better kick than Noel Alessio. Our winger has just kicked the ball better than our number 10. All Blacks, score. No, they're going to knock the ball on. I wish they had scored. Big Al with access says, what does forfeit mean? It means that he's a flog. That's what it means. Crazy New Zealand says, let's see if the All Blacks bench league 17 points again. There's still hope. Nah. Hooper's going to... And this is upsetting for Hooper because Hooper's had a good game. This is upsetting for Hooper because Hooper's had a good game. And Callaway's going to get the ball here inside the attack on 40 here. They're going to get the ball here. Like, this is the thing. I'll be back in 2 weeks when we get pumped by the All Blacks again at Optus. I don't give a shit. I don't care to that point. I can sit here and cop shit all the time, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts. And that's why we do have a podcast called Rugby Done Under Podcast. So you guys should go and check it out. Jack Lewis says, if the World Cup was next month, Australia would be paying $25 after this game to win it. No, they would not be. Because 50 minutes worth, they would... No, they wouldn't be. I know what you're saying, but no, they wouldn't be. Sam Caleb says our kicking is shocking today. Which team? Because both teams' kicking hasn't been great. Masiu says, Wallabies just can't win against the All Blacks, same performance every time. No. Incorrect. But if you want to believe that, then be my guest. This is not the same performance as last week at all. Not at all. At all. The same performance as last week. I don't understand what that comment is about. This isn't a same game at all from last week. Last week, the All Blacks blew us off the park early. I was going to score a try. 50. Make it 60. Score a try. Yeah, good. Make it 50. Make it 60. I want them to score 80. Matt Jugger says, were the Wallabies going good at the first half? They were down by 6 15 minutes ago. David Carter says, who do you reckon win it? Don't care about Manly versus the Eels right now, mate. Luke Palmer says, are the Wallabies playing next week? No, they're playing 2 weeks against the All Blacks over at Optus. I'm gonna tear this team to shreds on that podcast on Wednesday. I'm gonna do it. Jack Lewis, I think they would be. After the performance against the reserve France side, okay, no. So in regards to this France reserve side shit, like we still have James O'Connor out. You know, we had a terrible, terrible red card call in the first 5 minutes of the game with Marco Cotovetti getting red carded for something that was ridiculous and got rescinded, mind you. We beat a team down a man for literally 75 minutes. So I don't want to hear no crap about France C team. Secondly, France, their players that day were still incredibly good. You know, you bring in a couple of their other players, and I don't necessarily believe at any stage that the French are going to be a superior, better team. Like, where does this thing come from? I don't get it. So what? You think that you add in a couple of players like Vakatawa and stuff like that, you think that they're now going to beat us by 60? Like, it's not how rugby works, man. That's not how sport works. Sport doesn't work like that. You know, you take out Sergio, oh, not anymore, but you take out, you know, Kevin De Bruyne, you take out all these players from Man City. Unless, like, you can... The game doesn't just automatically magically change to be an absolute flogging. This comment, like, it doesn't make any sense. And the same thing with New Zealand. You know, against Argentina the last year, like there was excuse galore. The game doesn't just automatically change complexion completely. You know, there is so many aspects of going. Like, it is what it is, though, man. Like, if people want to believe that the Wallabies would have got flogged by France, you can be my guess and believe it all you like, but it's not right. So the Wallabies will have the ball here at the 40. Shadow Streamer says, "How are Australia so bad? Horrible to watch as a fan." As Sports says, "Welcome back to another year of this." You reckon? Tracy Zuruzi says, Hooper always fire, gives 100% all the time. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even really watching the game at this point. I'm just responding to you guys in the comment section. How are you? Says, why has the quality of Australia rugby dropped so much over the years? Not trying to hate, I'm really curious. No, I know you're not trying to hate. I can tell when there's trolls and I can tell when you're not trolling. That's a general question. And it's going to be a penalty here to Australia. Australia Rugby Union. Put it simply, I said this at the first time. I explained it about 5 minutes ago, actually. 10 minutes ago. I explained it. I spoke to Rugby Union Australia specifically because I know that Rugby Union Australia watches this content from time to time because I've worked with them in the past in the sevens. You know, I would love to do positive things with Australia Rugby Union, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and tell you that Australia's on the right path with a bullshit performance like this. So TJ Perinaro is going to come on here now. Shadow Streamer says, a couple of All Blacks have scored 29 points in 15 minutes. You're not the only one. Riziate Kanavalamani says, possibility of a 60 come up. I want it to be 70 at this point. I want it to be 70. Angelo says, if Aussie at least gets more than or at 30, then I will. Well, that's just stupid. We're not scoring 3 tries in the next 13 minutes. But Australia, we got a ball here. Guys, if you do like this content, I do really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We stream all the time here. We'll be streaming Manly vs. Eels game right after this. Like, you know, I'm just telling you the truth, man, about this team. But 5 minutes out here. If you don't like it, you can sit in your flowers and your daisies all you like in regards to the Wallabies. But yet again, we're here in the exact same situation as we are every year, losing another Bledisloe Cup. But this year, it's based on our own bullshit rather than being beaten by a clearly superior team. So Australia here and now 5 minutes out here. Like, these last few tries have just been New Zealand putting us away because our morale and our heads have gone down and we've just looked like a bunch of idiots. Penalty advantage here for Australia. Peter Father says, what do you think about the 50-20 kick like they have in the NRL 40-20, the Rugby Championship rule? I like it, but you're not going to see a great deal of it when it comes to the big-time teams. You won't see it at big time. 5 minutes out here for the Wallabies. I couldn't care less. Score a try. Whooped his shit. No, Alessio. A little bit too late, lads. A little bit too late, lads. Yeah, cool. Score a try. Yeah, nice. Yeah, cool. Callaway's going to score a try. What do you want me to celebrate? You want me to celebrate? Suck my celebration. How about that? Big Al says, I like and subscribe. Cheers, mate. Jay Hayes says, I missed the Titans game earlier, mate. Did the Titans get up? Yeah, man, they won. Azu Sports says, Callaway, best player for the Wallabies. Angelo says, do you watch Aussie Rules footy? I do, but I'm not streaming it at the moment because it's on the exact same time as the Bledisloe Cup and the NRL, and it's just, there's no point at the moment. Joe says, New Zealand's going to win, of course. No shit, thanks, Joe. Oh, mate, you're unbelievable. Thank you, Joe. Psychic Joe over here. Mate, you're bloody unbelievable. Wow, Joe, you honestly should become a psychic. New Zealand's going to win? No goddamn shit, Sherlock. No goddamn shit. Well done, Joe. You're a smart man, Joe. You're a smart man. Wowee. Jay Hayes says, good here. Mate, the Titans lost 36-6. Luke Palmer says, yeah, should have done that at the 41st minute. Maybe you should have done that when we had a yellow card to the All Blacks. Maybe you should have done that, when we actually had a chance. Maybe we should have done that when we were 5 minutes out from the line. Maybe if we, throw the line out, straight like literally someone who's got a competent idea of how to play rugby, you could have done. Nah, that's all good. So good. Big Al says, imagine if All Blacks got 100. Bro, are you on this planet? You on this planet right now? Oh, imagine if the All Blacks got 100. 50 points in the next 10 minutes. Good luck. Mate, if the All Blacks get 100 in this game, I will give you $100. How about that? All Blacks get 100. If the All Blacks score 100 points this game, I'll give you $1 billion. I'll give you $1 trillion if the All Blacks score 100 points in this goddamn game. Luke Palmer says, Joe, please give me another prediction you got. Joe is just too good at life, man. He is. Trevor says it's the opposite of Kiwis versus Kangaroos, so I can understand the frustration. Yes and no. New Zealand have at least been successful in the past. 2008, they won the grand final. Won the final. I was there for Wallabies. The Kangaroos losing that game. They won the Tri-Nations. But yes, overall, yeah, look, Havili there with a great take. But overall, yes, I understand what you're saying. But no, the frustration is nowhere close. Nowhere close with Wallabies compared to the Kiwis in New Zealand for the rugby league. Ah, man. Joe says, when is the All Blacks versus South Africa? They have to play Australia one more time, and then I think they play Argentina twice before they play South Africa. I think they play them twice before they play South Africa. But left-hand side here for the Wallabies, they're going to have a chance here. I swear to God, if they score now, don't even do it. Reece Hodges is going to run that ball down the left-hand side here. It's actually a pretty good kick, actually. It's actually a pretty good kick, and then Barrett's just going to whack this one over the sideline. Ruziati Calavanamani says, I love how this feels. I know how this feels. Our Rugby World Cup dreams were shattered by Uruguay just after we lost the Wallabies. You don't know how this feels, but I know what you're saying. But I'm also, Fijian, so I know what you're saying. But no, this is not anywhere close to how you feel there. This is 20 years. That was one game, and that was down to Fiji coming in complacent, which I know what you're saying, but no, you don't know how a Wallabies fan feels. You don't. 20 years of this shit. You don't. You just don't. 15 likes away, though, guys. 15 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I do really appreciate all the support you guys show every single week. But yeah. Clip collapses, mate. You guys always get beat by a better All Black team. And see, this is where New Zealand fans lose credit by this. That comment right there. You see the other comments from New Zealand fans before saying that, look, New Zealand aren't good in this game. And yet then we get a comment there from an All Blacks fan who doesn't understand reality. They just don't. But man, you be my guest. You say, I want you to get a Foster flag out. I want you to make sure you have an Ian Foster flag come the World Cup. And I want you to put it over your bed. And I want you to say, Ian Foster is the man, bro. Ian Foster is the man, bro. That's what I want to see you do. I want to see you do that, man. So this is the unrealistic perception that All Blacks fans, some All Blacks fans do have. And that's why I critique like I do and people don't get it. Joe says, I subscribe to the YouTube channel. Appreciate you, dude. Clip clap. I know you're here to troll, so catch him, my guy. Tunis Cook says, watch the sevens competition and the Aboriginals will stand outs. Where are they? Yeah, to be fair, we do have a lot of Indigenous who are very good in regards to, sevens. Obviously, Morris, knock on there from Australia. There'll be a penalty advantage here to the Aussies. That's where the New Zealand fans, unfortunately, lose credit by people like Clip Clap, unfortunately. But we just time them now. It's all good. But with 7 minutes to go here, guys, the Australians will get the ball here from just outside. But yeah, to be fair, man, it's not that Indigenous don't get, I'm not going to say here, but it's not that Indigenous don't get selected based on their playing ability. They just probably don't get selected because Australia, actually, I'm going to disagree here, but I'm not going to come out here and say that Islanders always get selected simply because they're Islanders, but it's a discussion point. It's a discussion point for another day. It's a discussion point for the Rugby Down Under podcast. Up there, guys. If you love your rugby, want to hear about international rugby between myself. I am obviously Australian fan. You've got a Kiwi fan, the Kiwi lads on there. Myself and the Kiwi lads, we speak for about an hour to an hour and a half about all things international rugby. We will be speaking about this game. We'll be speaking about the upcoming rugby championship season. The podcast link is there. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Google, it's on Reason. Give it a follow, and it comes out every single Wednesday, so I do appreciate the support. Peter Fartry says, I love my All Blacks, but please, to my fellow Kiwis, be respectful and humble in this stream. Please, if you've got nothing nice to say, leave and find another channel. Yes, you just got to understand it, though, man. You don't become a streamer or a YouTuber or a social media content creator without having to cop some flack. But, New Zealand deserved this win because the Australians have thrown it away. New Zealand deserved this win. Absolutely. But there's a reason why I say what I do. Malcolm says, All Blacks won the other week, got slammed by a media here in New Zealand. So even if they win, they need a perfect game. Yeah, Jack, it's not the same in Union. 50 bum and Union is a lot easier to get than League. But you can use it all you like, but it's different. It doesn't have any effect. Like, the 50 bum thing is a thing that we have in League, bro. It's not really a thing in the Union. But it's going to be a penalty here to the All Blacks, 5 minutes out of the line. Don't forget, guys, in 50 minutes' time, we'll be doing that Manly Eels game too. Mandraki says, can I have $1 billion if All Blacks get 100 points? Mate, you can have $1 quadrillion if the All Blacks get 100 points on this game right now. In this game right now, on the 14th of August, 2021, I will give you I'll give you a amount of dollars if they get 100 points in this game. I bet a quadrillion. Angelo Stewart says, what odds he get another try? I don't know what game I'm watching. Maybe I have to wait a couple of weeks. Wayne says, what do you think Dave Rennie has to do in order for the Wallabies to get some continuity in their game? I think that, one, he needs to teach them how to throw a goddamn line out. I think, two, they need to find a kicker. That's my answer. They need to find a kicker. They need to find someone who can kick the ball better than an under 16-year-old. And they need to find someone who can throw the... Like, I'm not here to insult Penalties, but he, honestly... Like, if you throw that line out straight, Wallabies will get the ball here from a knock-on from the All Blacks. If he throws that line out straight, if, shoulda, coulda, woulda, I get it. If he throws that line out straight, they're probably going to score a try. And they're going to take the lead. And then the yellow card is going to be a lot more intact for the next 10 minutes. Because if he throws that line out straight, the Wallabies get the ball, they're 5 meters out, they push over, they score a try. If they don't, cool. If, coulda, shoulda, woulda, get it. I get it, before everyone comes in and says, oh, but they didn't do that, so you can't say that. That's the basic comments, man. But that's the thing. That line out changed the entirety of the game. The entirety of the game. James Charles says, who's winning? Please tell me, what is this sport? And I'm from India. This is the cricket match right now between the USA and BKRmy, and the score right now is 14-0 to the Uruguayans. That's what's happening in this game right now. Malcolm says, wait until Leeds vs United. You can use 50 bum on cards. I like that. As long as United lose. This is a really good game here for Uruguay. I know they're down by 14-0 right now to BKRmy, but, overall, get a bit of Ikatau in your life, and, you might see them hit a home run anytime soon. You might be able to see them throw a Hail Mary, but if they throw a Hail Mary, they better hope that the puck doesn't go in the goal. I'll tell you that right now. Boyd Paul says, do you live stream NFL? Yeah, bro. I'll be live streaming the NFL when it comes back. We do Rugby League. We'll be doing Premier League, obviously. We do the Rugby Union, NFL, basketball, baseball. We do pretty much everything here, man. So if you love your sport, it's the place to be. Big Al says, I'm on the planet Earth. I'm not a robot. Nah, bullshit. Mate. You may not be a robot, but you're an alien, buddy. You're an alien. Angela says, Sevens. Of course. Part Fijian. My daughter is Ratuman from Fiji, so I... obviously love Fiji, and I cried when they won the Olympics on stream. I think we had about 4. Oh, that's a nice play here in Australia. Too bad it didn't happen like about 100 years ago. But, oh, look at this. Taniela Tupou. Nice. Thanks, Wallabies. Score another try. Go on. Make it an unrealistic scoreline. Make it an unrealistic scoreline. Score one more try here. Make it an unrealistic scoreline. He's going to take that back up. Yeah, it's going to take that back in there. So it's going to be a scrum here 5 minutes out. Angelo says the All Blacks are swearing. Probably because they realise they haven't been grown. Clip Clap says, usual Aussie tactics, blame one player. And Clip Clap, you're going to get rid of the channel, man. I know you're just here to troll, my guy. Well, you're not going to be able to come in again. Chalking Down says, always get a laugh watching your stream. Well, good. At least you're enjoying it somehow. We're 10 likes away from 100, though. We're 10 likes away from 100, but at least you get enjoyment somehow. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? At least someone's enjoying themselves. Boyd Paul says, who's your favourite NFL team and player? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Who's my favourite NFL team? Let's put it this way. If they were a rugby union team, they would lose this game like this too. And I'd be like, because it's a penalty to the All Blacks. This team, honestly, how good are they? Oh, man. Angela says, my 5-year-old brother is laughing at you. Give him a slap for me. Tell him shush. So 1 minute to go here. Nah, it's all good. He's having a good time. Like, this is no hate here at New Zealanders at all, man. I get it. But, like, this is a frustration at our team, not at your team. Rugby fans, if New Zealand and England verse again, who do you think will win? Tough game. New Zealand haven't been great. England haven't been great either. I'll go New Zealand but I'm not confident. But I think New Zealand win, yeah. But South Africa, New Zealand have to really tighten their game up if they're going to beat them. They really have to tighten their game up a lot more. But boy, Paul, I'm a Detroit Lions fan, unfortunately. So the All Blacks are going to screw on a try here. You watch. Let's go on. It's 20 seconds to go here. No, All Blacks lose the ball. So Australia will get the ball. Australia will get the ball right now. That is a knock on Bruno. Wow, now says no one can be humble all the time. Being a Kiwi, even I can't stay humble when it comes to our boys. We expect so much from them. I'm proud of our rugby history. Rugby is life over here. Absolutely. And rugby is life over there. We have rugby league. We have AFL. We have rugby union that has taken a step back. Football obviously has taken a greater step in regards to the Socceroos and the Matildas. And a lot more care factor is spread across different sports over here. And the Australian Rugby Union don't have a clue what to do in regards to having a clue about anything in life. So that's the problem. Unfortunately, everything in New Zealand is directed towards the union. And that's why the Warriors suffer too, by the way. That's why the Warriors suffer too, because they aren't able to focus any energy into the Warriors. Maximo says, All Blacks are going to thrash the Box. Next. Oh, bro, that's a horrific take. Oh, that's a bad take. Oh, that's a bad take. Left-hand side here, Reece Hodge. And that is another person who has no idea about rugby. That is another reason that All Blacks fans lose the credit that they deserve, that most of them do get. All Blacks are going to thrash the Box? Brother, have we watched the same game here? Gee whiz. Rugby fans, is Joe Maloney the best All Black player ever? He's the best All Black player ever, but let's relax in regards to greatest of all time in regards to every team, because there's a lot of really quality players. But Jonah Lomu is probably the greatest ever All Black, yeah. But then again, you could argue there's a lot of All Blacks players over time. It's been fantastic. He's one of the goats, but I think that's disrespectful to a couple of other guys in that All Blacks lineup over the years, especially in the years of the 2015, etc. The Wallabies are going to have the ball here at the halfway line. Yeah, Richie McCaw, yeah, absolutely, Jack Lewis. Dan Carter has been fantastic for their team over the time as well. There's so many. Elijah says, do you have a YouTube play button? Yeah, mate. Yeah, I have a YouTube play button. My YouTube play button is stop talking about nonsense. Right-hand side here for Australia, and they're going to kick this ball out on the right-hand side, and it's going to be All Blacks now. They're going to kick this ball out. No, they're going to keep playing with it. But they're just going to keep playing with this ball here. Right-hand side here gives it off to Havili, and Havili is going to get taken down here at the 40. Jackson, who is the number 2 country in the World Rugby Union? I would say All Blacks. Springboks number 1. Number 2 would be All Blacks. Are you talking about overall ever, or are you talking about right now? Because it's difficult to differentiate between the All Blacks and South Africa because they've both won 3 World Cups. And now Australia going to get the ball here. It's still going here. The game is still going. And knock on. Oh, and the All Blacks are going to screw on a try here, you would assume. Yeah, he's just going to get taken over the sideline here. I know he throws the ball back on the inside here, and the All Blacks are going to score a try through Havili. So 57-22 will be the final score here, you would assume. Rugby fans, where's the next Rugby World Cup going to be held at? France in 2023. So 55-22, here's the score with another kick to come here. Jackson's right now, All Blacks are second best in the world, South Africa number 1. Max says, Hooper's the only forward that puts Max Everett. Hooper's the only player in this game that I've enjoyed. Oh, Kellaway's been good. Kellaway and Hooper are the only 2 players that I gave a shit about this game. Kayla says 1 Box, 2 All Blacks, 3. Tough question. I would go on a full strength squad that we haven't seen from France in a while, probably France. But then again, you would definitely argue, Ireland don't look great. You'd argue England, but in the same sense, they've definitely regressed, Chad. It's between England, France, and Ireland and Wales are so up and down. Wallabies will be around that 5-6 area. Scotland are improving, but they're still Scotland. It's interesting. Tumi Kumach says, good point with comparison with the Warriors and the Aussie Rugby. Both still find their way to you Aussie killers in Rugby League. Sure, exactly right. Well, we've got the main league. You know what I'm saying? But we've got the main league, and we focus all our energy on Rugby League. And in regards to rugby, because you can't really compare AFL per se, but then again, you still like taking players away from a sport. The final score here will be 57-22. You can't really. It's still taking players away from the sport in regards to the focus of the AFL. AFL's taking away players. NRL is definitely taking away players because they're very similar games, obviously. But with Rugby League, obviously, all the best players they want to play because you're giving players who are from the public school life compared to private school. Private school probably all these guys more than likely have money. I'm going to throw this one out there. Like, not every private school kid has money, right? Not every family has money. But all these guys, a lot of them have money. Unless, they're in a different situation, okay? When it comes to public school, a lot of these guys are actually coming from nothing. A lot of the All Blacks players also come from nothing because you know why? Because anyone in the country can play it. Anyone in the country can play it. In Australia, if you are a public school kid, good luck being able to play rugby union in school. Very good luck. There's only a very, very limited amount of schools allowed to play rugby because they're playing league. And then that's when you get the Benji Marshalls who go to league rather than union. That's where you get all these big players. Like, there are so many things wrong with Australian rugby. So many things wrong with Australian rugby. It just doesn't make a great deal of sense to me. It doesn't. Like, Benji Marshall would have gone to New Zealand anyway, but that's not the point. The point is that you go Keebra Park, you make that a union school, and Wallabies will definitely grow. You make PBC, Palm Beach Currumbin, a union school, and the Wallabies will grow. You make all these schools around the country that are public schools, a rugby union school, the Wallabies will grow. But then we go back to saying the NRL now retracts. And then we lose the thing with that. Australia is such a diverse country that you can't focus on one sport. So, and that's gone to the days because the Wallabies used to be the number one. Well, I'd still say the Wallabies are still the national number one team, but Socceroos are closing in pretty quickly, in my personal opinion. Wow now says rugby is a game that was played by everyone over here in schools. Absolutely. Parks, anywhere really, with anything rugby has opened doors for so many different genders and spin-off sports. I hope you're talking about New Zealand because New Zealand, obviously, everyone can play it, but in Australia, only the private schools can. Only private schools. Crazy New Zealand says, GG Oz gave it a good crack. His young team and All Blacks still have a lot to work. No, bro. No, I don't give any positives to the Australian there. Tidler says, don't watch the Cowboys versus Tigers. The amount of errors is insane. Yeah, it's typical, to be honest with you. Drew Z says, did Vunivalu have a bad year in rugby? Vunivalu just hasn't been able to get into the team. He just hasn't been able to get into the team, to be honest with you. Broccoli Whip says, GG's lads. Yeah, guys, we've got 6 likes away from 100. Hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're on new around here. We are going to be streaming in the Manly vs Eels game in about 40 minutes' time. Clay Chapel says, NRL update, Cowboys 6, Tiger 16. Yeah, whoopty shit. Luke Palmer says, my school wouldn't let my group of about 20 participate in a rugby union comp, but would let us compete in a league comp. That's what I'm saying, guys. Only public schools are allowed. Well, public schools and private. Well, you don't usually see rugby league in private schools, but let's see how good rugby league's going compared to rugby union. Because Australia right now are crunching it. They are crunching it, and they always will crunch it in league. They always will crunch it in league because we have the main league. It's just a fact. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. Appreciate you. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in 40 minutes' time for the Anglo Services we play league. You do play league, but you're not great at league. It's a fact, right? Australia win all the time in league. And it's attributed very similarly to the All Blacks in regards to the Wallabies, but in the same sense, at least the Kiwis have done something in the last 20 years in regards to rugby league, but it's still all kangaroos. So, yeah, you do play league, but not really. But overall, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'll see you in 40 minutes' time for the next stream, Manly Eels. Appreciate you. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Don't forget to check out the Rugby Down Under podcast too. I want to see you guys go and follow that Rugby Down Under podcast so you can have a listen every single Wednesday to myself and the Kiwi lads talking all things rugby union, international rugby. We will be speaking about this game absolutely, and the South Africa versus Argentina game a little bit later on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.